Hello everyone, and welcome to Sunkissed, a Vampire the Masquerade. I buggered it up. Hello everyone, and welcome to a Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition campaign. TTRPG is also in there somewhere, and this is Sunkissed. We're on episode number 29. We've almost hit 30.
Almost at the scary age.
Although, technically, we're on like 40 something, because we also have all the snack shots.
And we also missed out the secret episode.
The secret episode.
I still regret this.
Which you didn't record. So, Sheepy, are you recording?
I am.
I almost
That's why I said
Yeah.
fuck it, because I always start to do the intro, then I realise I want it on the start of the video, so.
Nice.
I almost forgot about the secret episode because I literally wasn't there for it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Why
it
didn't
doesn't
happen?
actually exist in
Aw.
my brain.
So it also this says nothing about Vadi, but it was one of our best episodes, and I did record it.
It was
I'm
really
a
good.
little offended, actually. I'm a little offended.
It at the time.
No, I'm a little. I'm gonna take it that way.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. At the time, it was one of our best episodes, but seeing as it was the third episode,
It was episode 2.
It was episode 3. Hot competition.
Oh, it was. Yes.
So let's go around and talk to everyone. I want to start with Josh because he has something very important to talk about.
I got a cup of tea and I just finished eating a Magnum ice cream. It's great.
Fuck you. Talk about Leech.
Oh, yeah. I'm GM in a vampire campaign. It's
Yay!
called Leech.
It's called Leech, right? Yeah.
It's pronounced leech because it is an old word for many things, including a leech.
Yeah.
And a doctor. Not that that's relevant. It's over on Table Story, starting this Saturday at 4 p.m. ET, and I should probably learn when that is in England because I'm supposed
I think
to.
it's 9 p.m.
9 p.m.
Yeah.
9 p.m. Thank you. I knew that. Yeah, I'm GMing for a wonderful group of players. It's going to be so fucking cool. And I have some horrors partly inspired by Sheepy's campaign.
Oh no.
Yeah,
It's a true Bruhar invasion. I knew it.
Oh no.
yeah, that's what it is. There are trailers that will give you story hints. There is a Discord where people are guessing at what's happening scarily accurately. And yeah, it's just going to be fucking great. And I'm so happy.
It's gonna be so good. I'm so excited.
Now I'm really curious as to what I inspired.
I'll tell you after.
Okay. I'm ready.
Has the cast been announced?
The
Yes.
cast has been announced, yeah.
Oh.
Wait.
Brad Woto.
Today.
What-
Wait, let's see if I could do it. GM by Josh, Brad Woto, Pumpkinberry, Peachy Pixelate, Tuesday Grey, Murgles.
Yeah, that's it.
Bow!
And they
Oh my god,
They
that's
have
gonna be
created-
amazing.
I think this is their first time, all of them, playing Vampire the Masquerade. I think PB might have played a bit of it.
Peachy's played it.
Oh yeah, Peachy's played it. That doesn't count.
Remember when Peachy was there?
Two
With
episodes,
us,
right?
Like, hello?
Three actually. Won't
Actually, part of the reason why Peachy wanted to play Aiden was he wanted a bit of like experience and practice being like vampire-y and serious and stuff like that. Although that's not why Aiden
Aiden's
became
cool.
a vampire.
No, that was solely on
Because
Chris.
Aiden makes
And Peachy.
bad decisions, and it's not Chris's fault. All right.
Mhm. Yeah, so I'm super excited for that. And these vampires are the fucking worst. It's great.
Beautiful. So they're nothing like our vampires who are all nice and
Yeah, they're all cutes.
well.
Cuties.
Um,
Thank you.
and also just for the record, me and Josh were playing Among Us earlier, and I kicked ass and I did amazing. But anyway,
And as always, there is Stitch of Fate.
yes.
How
Stitch of
many
Fate
vampire shows do you want to do, Josh? Because this is
I'm in 3.
calm down. All right.
Yeah. Sorry.
See, what's really a shame now is I want to play in a vampire show, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm always GMing that. Oh, no, yeah, so.
I'll
Hey,
GM
Josh
another
up.
one.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, is this how we're going to live our life? Just switching between us wanting to play in vampire shows, and the other
Why
one
is that a
GMing
bad
it?
thing? That sounds like a wonderful life.
Yeah.
I tweeted the other day that I do a lot of vampire stuff, which is a good thing because it doesn't get old.
Yeah. true.
Is that a fucking vampire pun?
Yeah.
If you want it to be.
Damn it.
So let's keep going. On to Chrys and also Tash.
Hello, I'm Tashna, and I am in one vampire show because I'm not greedy, and it's this one.
Yep. True.
Chrys is pretty peeved,
Mhm.
but she's just gonna have to deal with that, or not. I'm gonna take bets which one she'll do. In chat right now. And I play video games, and I did puzzles yesterday because I just wanted to do jigsaw. So
Oh,
yeah, stole Sheepy's idea.
I
Mine
can't believe
Friday.
I missed it. I'm usually
It
there
was
for the
good.
puzzles.
Yeah, it was like 5 hours of jigsaw puzzles.
Nice.
It was like, why am I doing this? But it's good. Yeah, I don't know. Carry on drinking my tea.
Okay. It's a mug. I'm very disappointed. And Hydra and also Marlowe.
Hello, nice to be back. I'm looking forward to today. It's going to be a bit of fun. Something new. Looking forward to it.
Well,
I don't have much to share because I've been playing a bit of Necromunda, but it keeps crashing all the time, so I've only played a bit. And other than that, I just want to crack on with today's, so more from me soon.
okay. But you do have Necromunda videos up on your channel, so
I do have the lore videos that are picking up rather nicely.
there's a couple of gameplay videos too. I'm pretty
There's a
sure.
couple of gameplay
Yeah.
videos, yeah. Where I may do the same mission 3 times because it keeps crashing and reloading with all of the enemies again, having just killed them all.
I've got to say,
It's not great.
as much as I love 40k and Necromunda specifically, I'm not a massive fan of the game.
Really bad launch as well. But hey,
Yeah, maybe they'll fix it, but for now I just haven't touched it since I first tried it. Yeah. Also, Tess and Vandy, who isn't Nahari and Tessa. It's getting
Oh my
worse, guys.
gosh.
My confusion is reaching peak.
I think you do this on purpose. I think you might be a little masochistic.
I-
But
I-
hi, everyone.
I think that might be true.
Hi, everyone. I'm Vandy. I play Tess as I do every week, and I constantly stumble into big plot landmines, as I did in my last snack shot. So
I mean,
Yeah.
that wasn't stumbling into a landmine. You technically avoided it.
I technically avoided it, but Vandy stumbled into it.
Yes.
Or maybe she was set up. I don't know.
I
It's
think
weird referring to myself in the
set
third
up,
person.
Yes.
Yes, I was told that there was not going to be any subterfuge or whatnot, but I was bamboozled. in
Lied
fact.
to even.
Not just by Sheepy, but also by Tessa. So
Sorry, not sorry.
this started off a relationship real well.
It-
Real well.
It really felt like that. I'm gonna leave my phone here was like a nice thing from player to player, where it's like, oh, here's a nice little thing. You know, you can find out something Sheepy doesn't want to know, and then
I was trying so hard to like skirt the line of what was permitted
Yeah,
to like
yeah.
get you there.
I was so close. So close. So, oh, God. But either way, I also do other RP stuff. On Sunday, I do a show on Roll For It, it's actually GM'd by Sheepy as well.
wait, I knew that.
Yeah. And I'm also working to get a new Atlas RP server up and running with a lot of custom mods that I've been working on. So that's supposed to be launching on Friday. So if you like sailing the seas, let me know, and we'll get you some info. So yeah, I'm excited to see how today's gonna turn out. And we have a new player, yay!
Speaking of new player, yay. Let me officially welcome Tessachar to the cast. Unlike Peachy, is not just dropping in to guest. After we had a chat about the Divine role and guesting on that, Tessachar was like, I love vampire and roleplay, and I haven't done it for a while, and I really want to play a vampire thing. And I was like, well, that's an amazing coincidence because, and now she's here to join us. So,
Hi.
hello to Nahari and also Tessa.
Hi. You guys are amazing. Can I just say, letting me jump in like 30 episodes in is totally incredible, and I appreciate it so much. And apparently I just got a package. Anyway, I'm Tess or Tessa. I think Sheepy's gonna call me Tessa to attempt to avoid confusion, but probably you'll see my head twitch every single time he talks to Tess. And it'll be fine, just ignore it. Yeah, I have never played Vampire before, but I'm completely in love with it. And like, I've played Vampire Bloodlines, and I've played a bunch of other and watched a lot of vampire movies and TV shows, and like all of them except like one, I think. And I'm about to watch that.
Have you watched What We Do in the Shadows yet?
No, not yet. But it's on our
There you
list.
go. Yeah. You see Josh's face light up.
Best one.
It is the best one, yeah.
That's the best one. You gotta watch it. It's oh my god, it's so good.
Yeah. It's literally like
favorite.
up next as soon as we finish the thing we're working on, which will be done in like a couple of days. But yeah, so I'm excited to see that. And so I stream a lot of Borderlands 3. I host a show on the official Borderlands channel called Bordercast, and I produce and edit another show called Ultimate Vault Hunters. And I also stream on my own channel, just like all kinds of random games. I love Borderlands and shooters, and I love like Souls-likes, so like Bloodborne, Dark Souls, just kind of epic single player third-person combat things like Horizon Zero Dawn, good story games. Oh, and I recently started playing just the other day, Shadows of New York,
Shadows
which
of
is
New
kind
York,
of like, yeah, it's like a storybook kind of adventure, where it's mostly really amazing scenery and atmosphere and a lot of reading, which is actually really fun because I need to practice doing voices and things like that. So I'm loving that. I just started it, so that's gonna be showing up.
I also actually did that for my YouTube. I live streamed it on my YouTube and everything. And I did all my standard like accents and voices and stuff. But I added something in new, which is whenever I'm narrating the character's thoughts and like her describing things, I put a reverb and echo on effect on the video. So they can like I don't know. I think people said they enjoyed it. So yeah, that's interesting.
Cool. I'll have to check that out.
So, why don't we get into it, hey? And we can take off this this Nahari music, because Nahari's going to turn up a little bit later. We'll go over a little bit of what happened in the previous's, because just in case you haven't seen the snack shots, or if you haven't seen the last episode, previous snack shots, we had a very interesting Tess snack shot where she went to go see Sis. She had a chat with Sis. Sis got a text message, had to leave. Tess decided to follow Davine to a secretive meeting spot in the woods, where a giant werewolf turned up and ripped the head off the prince who Davine was meeting in secret. After that, a man in a kimono and with swords on his side walked out, had a quick chat with Davine, and it sounds like he's gone off to kill Michael. So,
Tess doesn't know any of this.
yeah, no, because you forgot to turn off your sensitive hearing.
I also drove really slowly.
Yeah.
Mind you, so yeah. I made the wrong choices.
Yeah, it was like, I was like, do you want to drive fast or slow? And you're like, slow, because the like Davide's driver won't be driving fast. And I'm like, okay, fair enough. So you're speeding along, Davide.
But she knows that because Davina tells her, right?
Yeah.
That the prince has been killed, and
yeah.
And that the whole reason that Davina wanted to make that happen was so that she could be owed a massive favor, and the massive favor is taking care of Michael.
Yes. Just nothing about
Who it is.
the werewolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Additionally, we had a Nahari snack shot to introduce the character. If you haven't seen it, I advise you to go watch it. It's very interesting. What I will say about Nahari, for those of you who are intrigued, is what you know is she is a double agent who was part of the Blessed. She is a Ministry clan Kindred who was working for the Blessed, got discovered as a secret agent, double agent, and betrayed, almost killed, ended up killing one person who was innocent, inverted commas, and also one who wasn't, burning down an apartment building and running off into the night. Currently, Nahari has reached out to Memorie for probably safe haven. We'll find out more about that later. But for now, has reached out to Memorie, is waiting in their offices because I figured at least one person had to go to the offices instead of the salon. the first visitor in the offices. Finally, last week we went to go see Aiden. The week before, sorry, but yeah, we went to go see Aiden, who was being held captive by Vasya. Our introduction to Aiden was him getting thrown through a gate, hitting a tree, turning into a giant bat, and charging back in to attack the guy who did it. Turned out to be that Aiden has been turned into a kindred and is now a gangrel. Also a child of Vasya. A lot happened in that whole area. Cassius took Aiden out for a hunt. There was conversations, allusions to Vasya knowing Michael, because Vandy can't help stepping on mines even when it's not her scene.
Again, I felt really bad about that.
Yeah,
It was not my
yeah.
scene. Oh, God. Sorry.
There was a little animal hunting. There was a little murdering of deer. There was a lot of conversation with Vasya, and then everyone went to bed. And Chrys found her pink and fluffy room with unicorns in it. Additionally, just so you know, at the crack of dawn, I'm sure probably Cassius will want to wake up immediately and like be about the place. But Tess has headed off, so you were all still here. Tess has left a message that she's gone to go hang with her sister for a bit. So we will come in upon all of you waking up and preparing for the day, however you might choose. Aiden is there with you, Cassius and Marlowe. And Chrys, for when you wake up, Tess is not there.
I'll let the guys go first, I think.
Okay.
I think you'll probably find Marlowe pitched up on one of the sofas.
Yep.
Having not gone to bed with you, just looks like he probably fell asleep thinking.
Morning, Marlowe. Evening,
Morning.
Marlowe.
Yeah. That was a nice night's rest. Day's rest.
There's what he calls a bed. It's not very comfortable, but I've had much worse, so
Yeah.
it's all right.
Sofa's all right. Prefer the beanbag, but it's to me, does he seem a bit nice?
I don't know how he came to be in this position, aside from the fact that he's associated with Chrys and he's seemingly quite a bit stupider than her. I don't know, but
I don't want to say that too loud.
I mean, we're in someone's place, so if it's not bugged, then they Vasya
Fair
can already
enough.
hear what I'm saying, so it's fine.
Fair enough. I meant Vasya being nice, not the Muppet.
Oh. Well, Faz is fine. Yeah, why?
Well, there's not many nice Kindred out there. Are you not a bit, wondering what's going on?
I expected him to be a bit different, but it makes sense.
He's
He's
like
not tried
200
to
years
hurt
old.
Chrys.
Yeah, but I thought I'd sussed it out because, I figured the longer you were hanging about, more of an arsehole you become. And yet, he seems.
I don't think you've been paying attention. He's got a big fuck off sword.
Yeah, but did you see Chrys bossing him about?
He clearly understands respect, and
Yeah, fair enough.
I guess that's as much as you can hold on to sometimes.
Yeah, fair enough. So are we really going to take the Muppet back?
I'd prefer it if we did. I guess that's up to Chrys, though. We should go find her.
Yeah, go on him.
Get up. Walk out.
Yep.
Head out into the garden area. To your right is the broken gate. To your left is the house, open at the front as it was before. Vasya is sitting there, like in the.
Chrys, hey.
Is Chrys out? Chrys
Chris has been throwing all the fluffy things in the corner.
Okay.
You did wake up with a very, very pink stuffed teddy.
That's why it's thrown,
Yep.
Oh.
not placed.
So as you walk into Chris's room, you could see everything fluffy and pink is in the corner. I don't know exactly what Chrys is doing, but
Yeah, it's just like, this is stupid.
Yep.
And it's just about to storm out, to be honest.
yeah. So you probably like walk in like Chrys, hey, and Chrys is like goof, 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 like walking towards the door.
Walk past, like.
You all right, Chrys?
Wow.
Fucking
I just take out
Tess.
my phone. I take a picture of the pile of cute stuff.
Yeah.
That's kind of What's the plan, Chrys?
Oh, Cass, do you even want a phone? Because I'm going to freaking break it soon. You take the piss with that.
You not have nightmares sleeping here?
Yes, it was like weird cloud and there was just cotton wool everywhere.
Wow. Well, it's a good thing that we aren't planning on redecorating the pet shop, isn't it, Marlowe?
Yeah.
Sounds like you are planning it and I'm just lying.
I was going to have someone else move in. I don't know how she feels about pink. We'll find out.
What? Well,
What?
who's moving in?
Well, my friend, she's a bookshop owner. What's the plan, Chrys?
The one who was really rude to me?
Yeah, that one.
You right there?
Is she?
I got tea up my nose.
Yeah.
Is she?
You gotta stop doing that.
Is she dead?
No.
No. She.
Oh well, that would be great then. Let's go. Fine.
Oh my. Look, we just
What could
need
possibly go wrong with that?
so many things. Can we just leave, please?
Little sidebar, just FYI. There are a few things coming up. But Cassius, you have a date in like a week.
Oh, yeah.
Just
oh, yes.
reminding
I'm
you.
very busy.
Well, I don't know. We just need to. We're just gonna not be here. How's that? That's the plan, right? That's the plan.
Are we going to be not here with or without Aiden?
Oh, Aiden's gonna come with us.
Good. Okay.
Who's looking after him? Just so we iron out that commitment first, because
Teamwork? Dreamwork? Wait, no? Yes?
I'll
I don't
help.
know. Someone's got to take him out for walks. Do the business and all that.
I'm
You have to
assuming
feed
you
him,
two are
Chrys.
still bloody as well. And I'm like, oh. Yeah. We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. Heading in towards Lake.
Well. All right, well. Majority vote, I'll go with it.
I just don't want to leave him here. It's
He seems nicer than half the kindred in the city. Vasya, that is. Even with the sword.
Well, just it's been very reasonable, and I don't really know how to deal with that, so we're just gonna not deal. We have other things to do.
When we leave here with Aiden, that's one thing. But he still seems to want you as some sort of apprentice, and you actually have to deal with that this time. You have to either commit, make a new deal, tell him you don't want to see him again, something. I don't know.
Look, there's a lot of things that he's told us now, like, that he's helped with, which is freaking super irritating.
He's been helping.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I touched on it, yesterday, but,
Words.
So Gorbin was going to attack us, so Vasya was like, well, you're not having help from me, and pulled the mercs. And then the Blessed they're also planning to come for us, so that's good.
Saw that coming.
And so he also pulled help from there and also from Lamia. So really kind of annoyed, but I thought that it, he helped, which is annoying.
Are we going to help him back then?
I don't know.
It's customary, at least among the living, to say thanks after something like that. So maybe we should.
Well, I said thanks for the
respectful.
warning about the Blessed. They could be a
Did
problem.
you pull that face as well?
That's not the point.
Yeah, sincerity is kind of a point.
Well, I was sincere. It was just a bad time. I don't know what's going on with Vasya, but for today, just let's leave, because otherwise we're going to spend another day here, another night here, and frankly, that is too much pink. I was nearly sick.
Reckon Aiden's got a blue room.
Well, you guys stayed in his room.
It's not blue.
Oh.
It's grey and brown.
Oh. All right. Okay, well...
Where is he?
Basement.
Basement?
All right.
Oh, him, not the room.
Yeah, where is Aiden? Was he not with you?
Was he there when we woke up?
So there's about 6 or 7, I think 6 or 8 cells, and you were in one and he was in a different one.
Oh, we should probably check there then, or check with Vasya.
Yeah.
Some
find him.
way. Ugh.
All right. If you're going to there, I want a quick word with Vasya. Nothing about you, Chrys. Just
Well, just don't make any deals with him, because then you'll be working for him for 20 years.
no deals. Just got to ask another man about a giant chicken harvesting organs into. I mean, he's rich and Russian. He probably knows who smokes the cigarettes, right?
Something about chickens.
How many rich Russians are there in town?
Good question.
All right, there you go. I did do this for a living. See you in a bit.
Have fun.
So,
Okay. So, Chrys and Cassius head to check on Aiden, who is asleep in his mattress. On his mattress, I guess, is more appropriate.
Chrys didn't see the cell yesterday, so she's
No.
like,
yeah, it's pretty gross.
Ines, what? Aiden starts kicking the mattress.
Huh? What?
Why are you in here?
It's my room.
It's a cell. It's a prison cell. It's a
I
cell.
mean, it was my cell, but now it's my room. So,
Well, that no,
no?
no. Okay,
Okay.
come on. We'll have a freaking real bed. We'll have to find a bed. Cass, we need to find a bed for
Alright.
the Haven. To-do list.
Yeah, kind of
So-
like pushes himself up and stands up like,
Come on, we're going.
where are you going?
We're going back to Flintbridge.
Come with.
Yeah, about that. I kind of want to stay here.
Why? You're in a cell, dude.
Yeah, but yeah, I've slept worse, but it's just, it's... I don't know if I can explain it. I want to learn how to fight better, and I want to learn about, like, what I am now.
What about Chrys?
Chrys
your
is great
sister.
at fighting. Oh no.
I think I can learn more about the kind of inner workings of what I need to do when I get back, you know, who I need to talk to, who I need to interrogate. I still have things I need to figure out. And now
You're
that
seriously
I...
saying that you're gonna stay here rather than
But, I mean, I'd love to come back and hang with you again and Cassius, but
wow.
I want to train and I want to learn. And it seems like you guys have way too much going on at the moment. It feels like I'd just be dragged into a power struggle.
It's the smartest thing I think I've ever heard you say.
Thank you, Cassius.
Stop it already. I'm not dealing with this today.
What? What?
What?
But-
Wow.
I mean, I'll come and visit. I just want, like, you know, at least a week, maybe, time to talk to Vasya and figure things out. And I'm, like, this close to beating him, so I can't leave before then.
Fine. Go break some more ribs. See if I care. Chris
I-
is just gonna turn around and storm off.
Yeah.
Fine. She's really mad. It's not fine.
She is
Not
not
fine.
fine.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. You
what?
understand, right?
Yeah, sort of. Honestly, Chrys could do a better job of training you. But when you feel like you've learned enough, you want to get back into the city, you have a place at Marlowe.
Thank you.
Chrys does seem to care about you, so don't fuck it up.
Okay. Could you do me a favor as well, please, Cassius?
Sure.
Could you get Chris to check in on, Danny?
Danny, your sister?
My sister, yeah. Just make sure that she's settled in alright and she has everything she needs.
Sure.
And tell her I'll come and visit soon. Another reason I kind of want to stay here. I kind of want to figure out how to be a bit more safe before, you know. It's just...
Okay, I'm just saying. Here isn't the only place you can learn that.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Chris kind of waited at the end of the corridor, like
Foot tapping.
scowling, like this is not fine. I'm really mad, waiting for Cass.
I catch up. You're gonna have to check in on his sister, but he'll come hang out with us later.
See if I'm there later.
Eventually, you'll be his boss, and you'll tell him what to do anyway.
I'm his boss all the time since I
Then what-
first
well.
met him.
That's true.
What? That's what? I can't believe he wants to stay here.
he did see your sire turn into various things and beat the shit out of him. That sounds like a pretty solid challenge to live up to.
Stupid giant Vasya.
Come down to size.
Speaking of, while that exchange was going on, Marlowe has wandered up to Vasya, who's just sitting in the open out the front.
All right, Chief.
Hello?
Just want to thank you again for the hospitality. And appreciate it.
It's no problem.
And Chrys also mentioned you've been helping us out around town a little bit. Wasn't aware, but again, appreciated.
Well, again, it's no problem. I'm happy to help.
If you don't mind me asking, you pardon I haven't had a chance to talk to you that much, but are you doing this for us, for her? Is it something you've got stakes in, or again, I'm not meaning to be. You never know what to think in this, you know.
I have no interest in the city, so...
Okay. Fair enough. Nice and ambiguous, but I get your drift. One last thing while I'm here, and I'm not meaning to stereotype at all, but it looks like you've got a few spare quid, and
Yes.
I'm trying to look after the people in the city, I guess. I stumbled across in my travels a body with a bunch of organs missing from it. And I would so happen to find a cigarette here of, I believe, a Russian brand that costs a pretty penny. So I'm just wondering, as you may be in a bit, let's say, higher circles than myself, if you might be able to help me out.
Cred. Which part would you like to know?
As much as possible, really. I'd love an explanation as to why I had a vision that involved some sort of giant poultry monster while looking at the body. I mean, that's the Malkavian thing in me, I guess, but...
Would you like to describe it accurately? You know.
Yeah, I assume like he would raise an eyebrow at that, and I'll be right. So here's what I saw, and I have no idea if it's metaphorical or if I'm just nuts. And I'll lay out the vision for him.
Well, vision sounds like the story of Baba Yaga,
Yeah.
although it's a little bit strange compared to the actual story, but
Any Baba Yaga enthusiasts in town that you know of, or anyone trying to...
as far as I know, Baba Yaga is dead, so...
Oh. Baba Yaga was real.
Baba Yaga was Nosferatu.
Oh. Well, thank you for that. I guess that's still a lead.
But old. Very old.
Fair enough. Any suggestions? Who in town might be sipping on such expensive cigarettes?
Cigarettes... I know of brand, but I know of no one who smokes them.
Right.
When it comes to dead body and organs, I would say you must figure out why the organs were taken. Is it for ritual? Is it for consumption? There are multiple possibilities, and until you know the reason they were taken, you cannot figure out the motive behind it.
You weren't a policeman, were you?
No, I was criminal.
Oh, all right. You're under arrest. No, you're joking. All right. You've been strangely helpful, and thank you.
a problem.
I'm sure Chrys is very grateful too. Just not as good at expressing it.
Of course.
Between you and me, give him a nod and walk off.
Okay. You find Chrys and Cassius just outside the entrance to the cells.
All right.
Well, Aiden's decided to stay here.
That's a shame.
Freaking power struggle or
I mean, he kind of tore up a deer. As you so did I. And that's kind of how I ended up in such a mess. What I'm trying to say is, when you're a juvenile like him, and might as well be me, seeing as I've been absent for most of mine, you tend to kill stuff by accident. So maybe it's for the best that he doesn't, you know.
stop. Why is it so reasonable? Ugh!
Speaking of that, do you want to trade sires?
Yours is dead, so sure.
He's nice, anyway. Helpful.
Well, still a jerk.
Criminal too, but I'm trying not to judge.
I mean, we've done a lot of shady stuff, so
Yeah, exactly. It's
exactly. That can't really be the bit we'll judge on. I
yeah,
think.
I'm trying to reassess my my lines.
Well,
Do you want to word with him?
Hi, Vasya.
Next time you come, I will make room better for you.
More pink, please.
More pink.
I will.
Okay.
I will punch you in the face, Cassius.
Do you want,
Okay.
like, raised carpet or something?
More pillows.
Aiden needs a freaking bed if he's staying here.
Aiden has beds.
No, he needs an actual good bed. Like, why he can't be in a cell.
I tell you what, once he does injury to me, he can have bed. Is that acceptable?
Chris is like, he's really annoyed me by wanting to stay.
Yeah,
So, fine.
okay. Do you want to exchange number, or do you just want to come and visit sometime?
Fine. This is much easier. And Vlad needs to stop following me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give him the phone number.
If Marlowe's
Post
close
your
enough, he's,
custody paperwork.
if Marlowe's close enough, he's going to try and give Chrys a little bit of a nudge at oh fine, with just a little elbow of like,
What?
you're fine.
Well, I'm gonna take Vasya's number as well and put it in the phone. Stupid jerk face.
Okay.
Not as his name.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair. Right. Not pink. Don't. Oh, I'm not staying over anywhere. Just don't add pink.
Okay. I will redo room.
Don't you have other things to deal with?
Sure.
Just deal with those. I don't. I
Like
just-
keeping us out of trouble, which we're eternally grateful for, aren't we, Chrys?
We're eternally grateful, Mac. For sure. I'm sorry she just called you Mac. Because she's mad at you.
It's all right. Was that a cat screaming in the
Yeah,
background?
I'm sorry. My cat's fighting and I'm not happy. As if you could hear that, that's crazy.
All right, look, I'll leave you to him.
Do any of you drink the bag blood? If you like, I have some spare for guests. If you'd like to take like a packed lunch with you.
That would be lovely.
Okay. Is in the kitchen. A second fridge.
So considerate.
There's
I'm
no
really
problem.
glad that we're not enemies.
Chris is now just walking. She's like, bye. I'm off.
Right. Marlowe's got to help himself to the fridge.
Wait by the gate now.
There's like a shelf with like kind of stacked on like almost like slabs of slices of meat, just kind of like on top of each other along the side.
I will check the meat, see what it looks like.
No, like slices of
Oh,
meat.
sorry. Okay, I thought there were slabs of meat next to it. Okay,
No,
sorry.
no.
I'm with you. Cool. I'll take a happy meal, I guess, for the road.
You want to take a couple or just the one?
I don't want to be rude,
Hmm.
even though I don't think he would care at all.
He
I
might
will
might
take-
notice. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to take one,
Okay.
even though it would be sensible to take many.
Just make a note that you've got one, and also it won't be refrigerated. You'd have to get it back, and you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I am. I'm only on one hunger. Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
So,
You did eat a deer,
I did kill a deer. Yeah. Yeah.
and
Okay.
I think you also. Oh no, it was Aiden who partially ate a deer. Got a bit overexcited with the feeding, and then threw up on Cassius.
I will ask him as I go out. Like, don't suppose you deliver these, do you?
No, it's only hospitality for guests.
Yeah, fair enough. Worth a try. Much appreciated.
Have a safe trip.
So, you heading, three of you, back off towards the city?
Yep. All the way, Cass is going to be like, well, he was nice, wasn't he?
Marlowe too. Be like, yeah.
He was so nice.
Chris is like probably 2 comments away from turning into Wolverine and leaving them in the dust.
Yeah.
I just watch Chris tense up, and it's like, seriously though, if he didn't like you, we'd probably be on his shit list. So, thank you.
Probably be dead.
Yes.
Like dead.
He wouldn't be as nice.
No. Well, good job, me.
Look on the plus side. You've got someone that cares about you, which is, a lot more than what Tess has had to put up with. So
He only cares about me because he wants me to be his successor or whatever. So,
well, maybe, but
and then I got dead, and then now Aiden's dead, and it's just all.
would you paint a successor's bedroom pink and put a unicorn in it?
It was like 4 unicorns. It was gross.
And would you be a bit soft around your successor and give in to whatever they say? Look, it's bloody obvious the guy cares about you.
I don't understand that. It's so weird.
Neither do I.
You'd think he'd want me to be all anky. I don't know. And
These are questions you should ask him.
I did, and it was just I don't. It's just difficult to talk to him, and he just makes me so cross.
Is it him that makes you cross? Yeah.
What else would it be?
I like you, Chris. And he'll carry on walking, being slightly more subtle about how great Vasya was.
Sorry, boys.
That's fair. So as you're taking the couple-hour trek back to the city, Chris, if you really want, you can Wolverine up and just run off. Down to you.
I think she's pretty angry. Running does help.
Yeah. Is it more angry at Aiden this time than like Vasya just kind of
she's kind of more mad
exacerbates it?
Mad at herself, but she's
Yeah.
not admitting that. So
That's fair.
everyone else's fault. Just gonna stay with the boys.
Okay. Well, in addition to you all waking up and having conversations, Tess, you wake up in hell.
Home sweet home.
Yeah.
Um.
It's quiet, it's early in the night, and things haven't really started picking up. But you can hear like some very subdued music and etc. Hell starts off a bit more bar than club, and it's kind of.
Wait, is this the next day?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm a day ahead of everyone right now.
Oh wait, no, sorry. Yeah, no, that's me being dumb. You would be off having done the yeah, sorry, I thought you were also
No, yeah, it's that would be 24 hours ahead. So I'd probably just be coming back then, right? Or
yeah, so I'd say about the time that they get back will be about the time you get back. So what we'll do is we'll pick up with like you and Davine and Leah coming into the club and like pushing through. Like there's a couple of people there, you know, like early drinks type stuff. It's kind of be kind of like 9-10 p.m. at this point. And then you
years. Oh, I've never not liked club music before.
it will just take a bit of time for your senses to get better. Should be fine.
No kidding. What's that? That I had my hearing on. I was trying to figure out where you were, and there's this noise. This practically like a roar. I don't even know. It blew my eardrums out, and I practically couldn't see. Jeez. How are you okay? Are you okay? Did you not hear this thing?
Oh, I heard it, but it was I did not have my senses attuned and sensitive, so
I guess maybe it wasn't as close to you then. Maybe. I don't know. I thought it was coming from where you were, but who knows anymore. Ugh. Well, wow. Kind of a big project to kill the prince.
it has been a while in the making. And we should not, and this is like you and her in her office. She kind of like told Leah to stay out and go amuse herself with one of the chads.
Mm-hmm.
But explicitly not to run them around the city again.
Yeah, I probably would have turned to be like, do not, like, no.
And also not in the expensive room where we broke that thing. So yeah, she says, it's probably best not to tell Leah the details of it all.
Probably not.
She has not acclimated the same way as we have yet.
She was treated very differently when she turned.
She was.
So now it's Michael?
I think it's time.
Is he going to be here? How are we doing that? I am going to. Are we doing it? Are
No.
you doing it?
No. I have put enough distance between the past and everything that happened. I think
So you're not in danger then?
I was very careful. And I should be safe. I did consider the pros and cons of having Michael brought here so that you could kill him. But I think you do not need that on your shoulders.
Never killed anyone before.
I do not think you should start with Michael.
Probably not.
I think the
don't know
best
if I'd be able to do it.
I think the best thing for both of us is for him to be gone and for us to move on.
How do you move on from such a shadow that's hung over you for so long?
Day by day, week by week, year by year. It's taken me a long time to get to where I am now.
Yeah, alright. Well, at least we have each other, right? Okay. Well, I want to know how it's happening, but I also feel like maybe I shouldn't know until after it's done. Because, you know, the less people who know, the better or whatever.
It is safer
But
this way.
Who was this person? And you left your phone, and I mean, I snooped, obviously.
Hmm.
You left it open. I assumed that maybe you wanted me to, but I don't. Like, I don't. Who is this? Like, who is this? Like a hitman or something?
It's something very close to that. We have a mutual arrangement. I've helped him, and now he will help me.
Is it someone we know? Are they in the city?
It's someone I know. It's not anyone in the city. Luckily, we both speak multiple languages, so it is useful to use code.
Fair enough.
How many languages do you know?
Fluently, or?
Hmm.
I mean, English, French, I guess, Japanese. I can understand Spanish.
Hmm?
Not very much.
As time goes on, you will learn more. Especially if you travel.
Oh, I mean, I traveled a lot. I mean, I used to live in Japan, and my mom and dad and I traveled everywhere, you know? So, picked up a lot of different languages all over the place, but it was never, like, fluent, really, and too many. Although I would say 3 is probably pretty good.
It is not bad.
But I know you know, like, 30,000 languages.
Only about 11.
That's still, like, 30,000. That's a lot. I think the average person knows, like, 1. So, although, maybe not up here. Most people, I think, would probably know 2 around here. But anyway.
So, what are you going to be doing next?
I mean, I need to get my club up and running. I should, well, next, as in short term, I'm gonna head back and, I don't know, either go to the coterie or the office or something. Just
Okay.
kind of be stressed. Stress everything. I don't know.
Are you going to tell your friends about this?
Should I not?
And she, like, kind of puts both of her hands on her face, like, pondering for a second, and, like, just contemplating you. I won't tell you not to. It is your choice. My preference would be not, but I leave it to you, to your judgment. I trust that.
Okay. Yeah, I still haven't decided one way or the other yet, but
Okay.
I'll feel it out. Luckily, most of them can keep their mouths shut a little better than Leah can. But, yeah.
So, I have a request and a little apology. I have business tonight that I need to take care of, and unfortunately your presence would sour the meeting quite badly. I am meeting with Mr. Callig and a representative of the Blessed to hash out precise border terms.
Oh.
I'm sure Mr. Callig would not mind you being here, but the Blessed,
Yeah.
however, have a poor opinion of Memorie.
Which, by the way, had nothing to do with me.
I know, you were with me.
Silly. But, alright. Be safe.
You too.
Do they know that we're related?
I have not told them explicitly, but I have also not been asked whether you will... They have not asked me if you're my sister, so I have not given up that information.
Fair enough.
I have not lied.
That's important. Alright, well, I'll head back, but you're okay with Leah for now?
I'm okay with Leah for now.
I'll come take her off your hands occasionally and let her run around.
You're the best.
I try. But so are you. Anyway, I'll get going. I'll get out of here. Let me know how the meeting goes, and I'll see you later.
Okay.
And I'll step out, and if I see Leah, I'll give her a hug and be like, please be good. Please just, if she locks you in the room, just don't bang on the door. Just sit there for a little bit. You know, I'll get a game or something and play.
Okay.
Solitaire's a good one.
Solitaire. I don't think I have that on my phone, but okay.
Okay, well, yeah, I don't know. What do people play? Candy Crush? There's some good gacha games.
Sure. Okay.
I don't know. Tetris. Just trust Davine. She's making good choices, I think. I hope. And
Because we're
No.
such good a judge of that type of thing.
well, you know what? Every time, at least I don't run and run men to their practical deaths. You know,
At
around
least
the
I
city.
enjoy myself.
Yeah, well, you know, I enjoy myself too. I just also work very hard.
Since when? I've hung out with you a couple of times now since we've both been kindred, and you don't even enjoy it. It's like you're
I'm working.
sad and mopey and grumpy. I don't remember you being like that at all.
Yeah, well, our mutual Sire had a very different effect on me than he did on you. And I know you don't understand that because he treated you and gave you the world.
Okay, one question, and I'll drop this completely. Okay?
Fine, what?
How many people have you slept with?
Like, in my life?
No, since we became this.
At least one. And I think that might have been twice, actually.
It was once.
Oh, right. Yes, it was once. Okay, no. One person once, I know for a fact.
Right. So aside from that, nothing?
Maybe I've just become more picky. I don't know. I mean, listen, my favorite bar is no longer, my favorite bar. So
Well, you're making your own.
Well, maybe when I have my own bar up and running, maybe the people that I want to sleep with will show up.
That sounds very viable. Good plan.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic.
Really? I feel like my tone betrays me.
Yeah, well, a lot of things betray you in, your facade, okay? But why? How many people have you slept with? You know what?
25?
25? It's been wait, how many months have you been Kindred?
Oh, like 2 or 3? 3 or 4?
Yeah.
A little bit less than you. 1. Love you, bye! She turns around, runs down. She's like, Chad!
I'm just gonna go to my car. Hit my head against my steering wheel.
Unk.
Okay, no, not the center, the top. And then I'll drive.
Before you drive, just curiosity. How is it affecting Tess that every time she gets dressed down by Leah's surprisingly insightful and right?
It's annoying as fuck.
Okay.
It's annoying as fuck. Except she still misses the fact that Michael fucking broke me.
Yeah.
And I sat there in Tess's mind, Tess doesn't want it. Tess has been hurt a lot lately, and she's like,
Yep.
I don't even want to risk it. Fuck
Yep.
people. I'm not gonna go and hang out with everyone. No, I got shit to do. I'm diving to work.
But Leah doesn't understand that.
Leah doesn't get that, which is why she's kind of just sitting there. It's if the situation were a little different, maybe, but whatever. Fine.
Back to the
I
salon.
don't know where I want to go. I might go back to the salon.
Okay.
Just what time is it at this point? It's probably
Probably
right?
getting towards it's 9:30, 10, maybe 10:30, around that. It's still early in the evening.
Okay.
As it is getting deeper and deeper into winter, the nighttime starts earlier and earlier. So
Yeah. Oh right. Yes.
you guys will have more time to do things, which is just going to lead to days becoming 10 episodes of thing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I might. In my mind, I'm gonna swing by the coterie, just kind of change or whatever into something more comfortable, and then I want to plan to go over to see, Julian and Lovelace and talk to them and just be like, all right, what do I owe you?
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say probably maybe about 15 minutes after you get back is when Cassius, Chrys, and Marlowe also kind of traipse in and head down into the basement. Unless Chrys just wants to run up to her room and jump on her bed and kick her legs in kind of a stroppy teenage girl way.
I think she's probably calmed down a little bit on the walk because
Yeah.
it's been a freaking long walk.
It's been quite a long walk. You are all pretty muddy, and some of you are a little bit...
Yeah.
The mud kind of covers the blood at this point, which is useful, so... But you probably all do need to change
Probably
your clothes.
shower time, yeah.
If I see them walking, I'll be like, oh, you're filthy.
Yeah, Tess is just couple of plates with cheese and ham toasty and what are they called? You put them in the toaster.
Pop-Tarts?
Pop-Tarts. Yeah.
You guys are
Yeah,
filthy.
well, we've just got back, so it's a long walk.
Yeah, just don't track the mud in. Also, did you sleep well? I gave you a little, like, really cute thing, and you were like hugging it. It was really adorable. It's super soft. What do you want?
Chris is gonna stomp off without saying anything and
No,
go for a
come
shower.
on.
It was adorable.
I will.
No,
Cass,
it's
how
not
many-
even that it was adorable. Like, he really cares. Also, I hope you know, I actually told him that maybe pink wasn't your color and that, to change the room to something, a little bit more that you would like.
So that's why he's redecorating. I don't
Well-
plan on staying over.
Yeah, well, you don't plan on staying over, but what if you end up going back up there to see him? Also, where's the little rat? Or bat?
Rat?
Giant bat, stupid Aiden.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Aiden kid. Where is he? I thought he was
I
coming
want
with.
to train with Vasya because
Yeah.
apparently I'm a terrible friend.
I don't think that's
Oh, that-
exactly what
that
he
checks
said,
out.
but it's the gist.
Well, I mean, wouldn't you want to stay and train with Vasya if you were just turned and, like, he is a giant man with a fuck-off staff sword who is clearly very strong and also a very good dad? Like, or Sire.
Well, I didn't have that option, so
Did you get an answer out of him as to the whole abandonment issue thing?
I want you to live. Send you to Winnie because I want you to. What does that even mean?
He means that he didn't want you to be confined to be a merc? I mean, you gotta say, this is a way better life than living as whatever the fuck, a mercenary does. Usually, I would assume killing people and whatnot.
Killing, kidnap, fighting and yeah. I just need a shower, okay? So I'm gonna go.
You can use the good soap.
Was planning on anyway.
Well,
Buy more.
Tess, Marlowe, while she has a shower, did you get the memo about obviously the Blessed and Gorbin wanting to catch us with our trousers down?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys really pissed off the Blessed, so good job.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to just go and let Border Patrol know,
Do you think?
Oh,
that,
well, I'm probably on my way to go see Lovelace and Julian anyways, seeing as I probably owe them something at this point for babysitting my sister. So, I can
Okay.
let them know.
We can go there.
Who's in charge of the office?
In charge of the office?
Yeah, like,
that
who would
be
P. Williker have the number for?
my library.
Yeah. In that case, your phone rings. Comes up P. Williker.
Hello.
Mr. Cassius.
Mm-hmm.
You have a visitor come to see you at the office. It seems rather urgent, but
Name?
oh crap. Tessa, do
Sahira.
you... Sorry?
Sahira?
Sahira. Sahira.
Does anyone know a Sahira?
What? Bless you. God,
Is that a Disney character?
that doesn't sound like a real name.
Are they currently singing with birds?
I don't believe so, sir.
Okay, well, I guess I'll be there in 5 minutes. Let them know.
Very well.
Show them to the nice room.
Yes, sir. Nahari, just very quickly. P. Williker comes out, says, they'll be with you momentarily.
Thank you.
Hang about. Cass?
Yeah?
You mean to tell me there's a kindred in this city that doesn't know where we live. I'm assuming it's a Kindred anyway.
I'm just happy that someone is using the law firm for its intended purpose.
I've got a happy meal. Let's have a party. Right.
Wait,
Has Tess left or is she still there?
I'm still here. I'm like, I haven't moved.
You coming with, Tess? Urgent?
We're going to the office
Mm-hmm.
to see a person we've never met.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely not letting you two go alone. Chrys. I'm gonna go up and
What?
just. If she's in the shower, I'm just gonna open up the door and be like,
Yeah.
Chrys, we're gonna go over to the office. Like, I'm super intrusive, like peeking
I'm-
in kind of thing.
Whoa,
Like,
whoa,
"Yes, we're gonna go."
dude. Seriously, I'm trying to have a shower.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Just what do you want?
Don't worry, it's nothing I haven't seen before. Also, we're going to the office, and do you want to meet us there? Or there's like this person there apparently that we don't know, and I can't let Cass or Marlowe go alone because they have the social skills of a gnat. So
Just give me like freaking 3 minutes.
okay,
Go
but
away,
you
go
can
away.
really take your time. Okay, all right. You want me to scrub behind your ears?
Ugh.
I'm kidding. Okay, bye. Jeez.
Guess Chris is just gonna hurry up. Like quickest shower ever.
While they're having a quick chat, Cass,
Mm-hmm.
on the Blessed, do you think the Blessed are really pissed off because Saturday kind of got kidnapped, but well, liberated by us, or because Mac killed the old lady?
Yes. Let's go.
Don't be a dick.
I told you the truth. My honest opinion.
I prefer Vasya. He's much nicer. All right,
Yeah,
fair
well,
enough.
it's a good thing you're not my child.
Yeah, well,
While you're talking about that, Cassius, you do run over the knowledge that you have a couple of people waiting for you somewhere. Still waiting for your decision.
Oh yeah, no, I've already devised a plan for them.
Okay. I'm just like, you know.
all right.
So, is everyone heading off together? So you just walk it over.
Yeah.
It's not very far.
Sure.
Okay. During the walk, you hear a text. Beep beep. Go off. Tess,
Who's phone?
your
My phone?
yeah.
Ooh. Now I'm popular. I'm checking my phone.
It's an unknown number. It's a text that just says, I tried to learn Mandarin, but I dropped it.
Text back and be like, who is this?
No answer.
How did you get this number?
No answer. There is a previous message.
What's the previous message?
Orange squash.
Bitch! Oh, well, then I wouldn't fucking reply with that. No.
Fair enough. Do you know another word for clementine and orange and tangerine?
Yeah. That's fucking asshole.
Yeah.
I'll just
Mandarin.
put my I'll send a middle finger emoji back.
Fair play.
Yeah. I'm gonna save that number as Nathan fuck tuna.
If anyone sees that, they're gonna be like, what do you do to tuna?
Oof.
Wait, this is a man who fucks tunas. Anyway, then I'll keep going. Never mind, not popular. Just spam.
Yeah, fair enough.
Why do you look so grumpy about it?
Can I check the settings on my phone to make sure it's not listening to me?
Sure.
I am so fucking paranoid now.
Doesn't seem to be.
Okay.
Let's go, shall we? No more
Yeah.
distractions.
Random meeting with a stranger.
Walking. What are you doing?
Thinking.
Well, think while walking. I know that's difficult sometimes for you, but you know.
I wonder what it could be. It could be a gift. Something from Vasya.
You're really. Listen, I'm keen on him too, but man, you're
Man.
keen on
Can we
him.
just have some time off Vasya, please? Thank you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, I hope it's a complete stranger. That'd be great. Been nice
it-
meeting you people.
Is it possible for me to rack my brains for the name Sahira? Is there any possibility that I would have heard it anywhere?
You probably not. I would say the only person likely to have possibly heard it would be Tess.
Okay.
Was
Yeah,
that-
so I'm just
Just
thinking
depending.
real hard and getting nothing.
Okay, so here's a question for everyone. Does anyone procure weed occasionally?
Yes.
There you go.
Obviously, Tess
You
does.
used to arrest a lot of people that would sell it.
Yeah.
Tess has many a dealer.
So that would be probably Wits street wise, I would say.
Alright. Where's my streetwise? Right, wait, streetwise.
GP, I'd sent you a message as well.
Oh, okay.
That's a 4.
You did rouse checks the day before.
Yeah, I did my browse check before. Like when I woke up.
Oh, okay. Then
None of us did.
You would need to do rouse checks then. Apologies.
Okay.
Cassius, Chrys, and Marlowe.
Sorry.
Apologies for that. I usually do it when you go to bed, and yeah. You're
Come on, Cass.
Tash. You're like the Oh, Cassius got hungry. You're like
Wow.
the teacher's pet who's like, sir, you didn't give
No,
us
it
the
was
test.
just like.
So you didn't give us the test.
Oh my
dies.
god.
To be fair,
I need to do one.
I
GB.
I'm also a giant nerd, so yeah, that's probably true. I would do that.
Does Nahari need one as well?
No.
All right. Would I recognize her name then from my knowing weed dealers?
So my second question is, how often are you up in kind of like the so up near the Blessed is like student flat areas, like cheap, affordable housing for students. Are you often up in that area? Like, because I
Well, so I have been up in that area a decent amount recently.
yeah.
Mainly because hell's around there too.
Yeah, it's in a similar. I would say you may have heard the name, but I don't think you'd connect it to anything specific. So it'd be like, maybe. But you wouldn't be like, oh yeah, that's the girl who like sells weed to students.
All right. What was the name again? Just
Sahira.
Sahira. Come to think of it, I have heard, I think, of a Sahira. I don't remember from where. Sahira.
Well, if you've heard of it, then it's a good start.
Well, I don't know if it's a good start. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Like, I can't even remember. I just remember the name. It's just scratching at the back of my brain cells.
Well, we're gonna meet them in a minute, so
Yep.
we'll know then.
Oh, all right.
I mean,
Okay.
well, let's hurry
Yeah.
up. I want to satisfy my curiosity.
Okay. So only satisfaction test got read, doesn't he?
I feel like Chrys will be watching out to make sure there is no larger than average bat following her. She told freaking Vasya not to.
Wits awareness, please. And what, if I can just get a reminder, what precisely did you say to Vasya?
It was, don't make Vlad can't follow me anymore. Not that nobody can follow me as Vlad.
Yeah, okay.
Oh wow. Yeah, it's kind of dark today.
Yeah, that's fine. That's not following you. So, as you walk into the, as you kind of walk into the office, just on one of the kind of benches, a little bit away from the front of the door, you see well, Nahari, why don't you give us a brief description?
So I've just been kind of sitting here nursing this tea that I ordered when I first came in. I don't eat or drink food, but just like smelling it and remembering in my 8 years as a vampire, I loved and missed the smell of tea. So I'm just kind of sitting and still trying to convince myself that this is the best plan, that everything will be okay, because everything got really, really, really fucked up before I got here. So I'm just like, hopefully they'll be open to talking to me and we'll see where this goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what, I don't think Nahari's particularly like hiding her slight, kind of frantic aspect. So I will say that she looks a little bit flustered might be the word, or like a little bit restless, like she's ready to jump up and like jump out a window or something just to head off. So P. Williker's behind the desk just writing notes and etc.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to stay calm, trying to keep my cool.
Miss Sahira, these are the people I called for you. Mr. Cassius, this is your guest who came to visit.
Sahira, it's nice to meet you. Please,
You too.
we've got a private room. You'll be safe in there, and we can talk about whatever it is you're here for.
Will you be requiring tea and biscuits, sir?
Would you like tea and biscuits?
I'm all right, thank you. I'll just take this tea.
I
with
would
me.
though. Please.
Of course.
Yeah. With honey.
Honey? Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Like, totters off
Oh.
to go.
Do I recognize her? Probably not, right?
No, not really. May have seen her about, but...
Why do you look so familiar?
Yeah, I'm gonna lead Sahira around to a chair. I'm gonna sit us all down on.
You want to take her up to the office?
Yeah, in the office, and we're all sat kind of sort of semi-interview style, but like not us on one side and her on the other, because that would be really intimidating.
Yeah.
It's kind of a semicircle.
Okay.
I'm like, so how did you hear about us?
The people I've been working for have been aware of you for quite some time, and you've caused them no small amount of trouble. But
You're gonna have to be more specific, I'm afraid.
I'm gonna go up to the door and lock it and stand by it. Nope, don't trust that.
I think Chrys would have been probably stood up, not on a chair today. To be
Yeah.
honest,
Yeah.
against the wall.
So I think I need to preface everything I say with the fact that I am here for hopefully sanctuary and to offer you information that I think you probably need, maybe want. You can be the judge of that. But I am in a spot of trouble. And I think our mutual friends and enemies align, and I need sanctuary, and I was told that this would be a good place to go for that. And I do have things to offer you, so that's why I'm here.
Sanctuary from who?
I kind of take a deep breath.
Who did we piss off that badly?
It's A lot of times. Okay.
It's the
There are-
blessed.
Ah, great. 50-50 chance, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they're kind of really unhappy with you all. You're probably aware there was a death, a murder of a supplicant, and a theft of a necromancer.
Whoa,
and,
whoa.
like, a
He
priest.
wanted to
Liberation.
leave.
Theft
Liberation,
is
if
a
you
big
please.
word.
That's not how they see it, though. I'm not saying that I agree with them, but that's how they see it. They saw it as a theft and a killing in their home, in their sort of place of business / house of worship. Also, they're really angry that you basically co-opted their mercenaries that they had hired. They fired them, but they kind of blame you guys for that too. So I
Okay.
know it's a really unfortunate circumstance. It's not too dissimilar from the circumstance I find myself in right now, where they're very angry with me and probably want to have me killed. In fact, I think definitely want to have me killed.
Why do you think that?
I kind of look around this room that we're in, and I'm like super uncomfortable because I'm a tech person, and so I'm just wondering if there are listening devices or something. And so I kind of look around and I look at them and I'm like, do you guys have this place swept for bugs on a regular basis? Because if you don't, you should.
No, we're not that organized.
Okay, well,
much
maybe
money
I
do we
can help
have?
you
Can
with
we-
that
What do you mean?
in the future. I have technological knowledge and know-how, and maybe we can fix that.
Finally.
I have.
Can you
not
tell
very
me if
many-
my phone's being tapped into?
Probably.
Yes, we're just. What? Why are they mad at you? Why do you think they want to kill you?
I'm like really scared to tell them the truth.
Mhm, mhm.
And very uncomfortable. I was a double agent in their organization, hired by someone else that you have worked with before.
You
Sahira.
instantly, you probably wouldn't know that they'd. Oh no, you do, because the agent told them. Sorry, that's just me being dumb. Please carry on.
Sahira is not my real name. If you know that name, you probably know it from my very minor street dealing of weed and various other fun substances by the college.
Tess, that. Yeah, now you recognize the name.
Oh my god! You are that weed dealer up by the college.
Yep,
Oh my
that's me.
god! I heard so much about you. Apparently, you have some pretty good.
Tess.
What? Do you have any? I haven't smoked in ages.
Do I have any? A little bit?
Yeah, you'd probably have some left over for when you went to go and see, oh crap, what was his name? Matt, yeah. There
Matt?
you
Yeah.
Ugh.
I do actually, just a little. I have now lost access to basically everything. All of my money, all of my safety nets, everything. But what
But
I
do
had
you
on
have
me,
at least one paper and that weed this week?
I do.
Can we
You-
focus,
do.
Tess?
Sure.
They literally they trying to kill a
Because-
thing. What?
No,
Yeah,
like,
okay, but like, I've had a very rough day today, okay? Listen, I got my eardrums basically blown out, okay? I'll roll it, it's fine.
So I like pull it out of my purse and just
Sure.
like hand it to her and hand her the little kit and I'm like, go for it.
You do only have the baggie of weed,
Oh, okay.
so.
So I don't have papers or a kit with me, but here you go. Maybe you can figure something out.
I'm gonna open the door and
Knock,
just
knock,
yell.
knock.
Oh, open the door.
Honey tea and biscuits?
Yes, thank you. Also, do you have papers, like rolling papers for cigarettes or other things?
I don't believe we have any here, but I could go out and nip out and get some.
That would be fantastic. Please and thank you.
Of course.
Yeah. If they have flavored ones, can you get those?
oh
too?
my
Like,
god.
Just a couple.
Do you require the larger ones or the?
No, just small ones. Just
Okay.
small ones. Anyways, okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyways, you were saying.
Trying to give off a professional air here, Tess.
I'm sorry. Do professionals not smoke weed? Please.
FYI, he's not dead. Just running in and out with biscuits.
What?
Yeah. If you're were running with the blast, I'm assuming you're kindred of some sort, right?
Yes. I was actually turned by the ministry, but I was turned in order to get in with them for the people I'm really with. I want to tell you who that is. I want to tell you my real name. I don't know if I feel comfortable doing it here. I kind of need to know whether or not you will give me sanctuary first. I'm sure you can understand that.
In exchange
we-
for info on the blessed
And weed.
a way to take them out reliably,
And weed.
I don't see why not. We'll put you on a trial run until that little problem's dealt with. How does that sound? We'll give you everything you need.
Fair enough.
If we can maybe throw into the bargaining area a little bit, a random tape that was maybe given to some sod that I can't remember the name of here. I wrote it down.
Maybe the pineapple one? That pineapple
I can't remember his name, Sheepy, but I don't think I actually got one.
Uh,
Call him Bob.
yes, for the sake of arguments right now, because he's here somewhere in my notes, but I can't remember if I gave you his name.
I
Have
know
you
it's a
ever met-
stupid name. It's in the notes. It's a stupid name, but I know what the name is.
Do you know who this is? By any chance?
I don't know who this is, and I haven't seen all of the blackmail material that the Blessed have, but having been the provider of a great deal of the blackmail material, the procurer of said on many occasions, I could maybe help you find it by
Do you know
hacking
where they
in or
keep it,
something in the
or-
future. I know a little. I have. Okay, so Chibi, tell me if this is too much, but
Okay.
I sort of built myself a little bit of a back door. I'd have to be there or be close by in order to access it is the problem. They've basically cut off all of my avenues to everything. I could open some of those avenues back up, but I need support to make that happen.
I like her.
Good
I mean,
start.
I'm always one to trust a weed dealer. Because, like,
Yeah.
they're just good people, you know? They're out here doing their best, you know?
I
And
used to have to work
she
my
was
bollocks
good.
off.
Like, she was popular.
Oh,
Especially with
and
the,
not
you know.
to be the voice of reason for once. What is today? If you're a double agent, how do we know you're not coming in here to lie to us for them? Maybe.
That's a good question.
I'm telling you so much more than I've told anyone else in probably about 5 years, in a very long time.
I'd like
Okay, but
to.
why us?
Because I know you don't like the Blessed, and the only other options I have are Talia, who is a shady lady that I don't trust at all.
Agreed.
And yeah, and the people I'm actually with, who I'm not sure are okay. I'd really like to be somewhere where we're secure before I tell you more.
Can I do a scry the soul? Sheepy?
Sure.
I believe it's just a rouse check and then some dice thrown around.
Yes, let me.
I have the dice rolls here. It's intelligence all specs versus composure subterfuge.
Please roll me a composure subterfuge, Nahari.
Oof. I'll take a reroll.
Okay.
Take a 3.
3 successes.
I don't know what that means.
That is also
That is
3
also a
successes.
3.
3 on 3.
So let me take a look at Scry the Soul. On a win, truthfully answer question, number of questions, margin of the roll, equal to the margin of the roll. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you the emotional state, because that's the first one. So
Yeah,
it's
that's
an
fine.
equal thing, but as it partially helps Nahari, I'll tell you that she is indeed displaying kind of like she is feeling like anxiety and paranoia and a little bit of like not panic but verging on panic, where it's kind of, although that's calmed down slightly now. So
All right.
Especially when I learned that Tess liked my weed. That made me feel better.
I miss it. I miss it so much.
I used to work really hard to get someone to admit they were a drug dealer. And now I've got Russian mafia and drug dealers just confessing.
That's because you're a fucking narc, Marlowe.
I'm reassessing my boundaries now as to what is concerning, and weed isn't really one of them anymore.
Honey, being a narc is a state of soul.
knock knock knock.
Making the world a better
Papers!
place is a...
I'm gonna go to the door.
Your papers, Mom.
Oh, you are a wonderful, wonderful man. Thank you.
Of course.
Just keep an eye out. Make sure nobody else comes in to the.
I will keep a weather eye on the door, Mom.
All right, thank you. Oh, do you smoke, by the way?
Not for many years.
All right. Well, if you ever want some, just let me know. Okay. And I'll close the door.
Okay.
And I will sit down and start rolling.
Alrighty.
The
have
little
a-
bit of weed that's left.
Doesn't he have a law degree? And
What, like
Any-
lawyers? don't
He
smoke?
has a law degree.
I'm going outside the room and sending him home. P. Williker.
Yes.
I'll
Okay.
just say to him, like, take the light off.
Oh, are you sure there's nothing else needed? Would you close up?
I will close up for you, sir. You have a wonderful evening.
Thank you very much. Have a good night, Mr. Marlowe.
No worries. Enjoy the early break, and you've been a real gem.
Very well. Just pack my things up. And, yeah.
Right. I'll step back in.
I-
Don't worry, I'll just keep the masquerade.
I appreciate you doing that. Thank you very much. I didn't know he seemed perfectly nice, but I feel better that it's just us. I guess I should tell you guys who I actually work for.
Been on my mind.
So you probably know them as the Hashen, the Banu Hakim.
You sell weed for the Hashen?
No. No. So
Yeah.
I sold weed for the Blessed. The Blessed ran all kinds of things out of the puzzle box. Like I said, a little blackmail, a little assassination, a little weed selling, basically everything in between.
Breaking and entering, theft,
Yep.
drugs.
Hacking into places,
Mm-hmm.
stealthy shit, basically. The weed part was probably my favorite, if I'm honest.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. The rest I kind of did as part of my cover and to infiltrate them further. My goal was to meet their leader, a certain Beth, I believe is her name.
Bathsheba.
Thank you. Bathsheba. So I don't know if you've heard of her, but she's the true leader of the Blessed. I have not been able to discover where she is or what she looks like, just her name and some of their dealings. And I can definitely give you information on a lot of the people I worked with that are responsible for all of this stuff that we do. Some of the enforcers, some of the more kind of stealthy assassin kind of people. They've brought in a few new ones recently. Those guys, they recently lost a tracker, but they'll probably hire another one. So that's a concern. The trackers they work with are incredibly good at what they do, like terrifyingly so.
You
I've been
also,
glancing at Cass and Marlowe. It's freaking the Blessed.
just FYI, Nahari, you do also have their number 2. Which is Cersei.
Right.
Use that as you will, but you do know that Cersei's like the right hand for Bathsheba.
Right. So the leader, the boss that I worked under was Cersei de la Rosa. She's a bruja. She's basically the organizer of all of these activities. My direct boss, or she was, until she sent me off to do a job and also to get killed by my would-be partner. I got away and got in touch with my contact, and my contact that I'd been reporting to for the Hashen told me that they have not been in touch with him for a while now, for at least a few days, which is super unlike them. They check in on a completely regular basis. If they don't, it's because something's wrong. I don't know if you guys have talked to them or seen them. He told me that you've had dealings, but I don't know to what extent.
How many nights ago did we see them, Sheepy?
See here?
The Hashen.
Oof. I think 4 or 5 nights ago. At current time. When they came to collect the blood.
When did this happen? When did you last hear from them?
The contact. So I haven't talked to them directly for a long time, a really long time, and it's unfortunate. But we had to be really careful. The blessed have eyes and ears and other sneaky, shady people just like me everywhere. So I dealt with the contact, and they dealt directly with the contact. The contact has now gone to ground because my cover was blown. But he said that he was last in touch with them a couple days ago, or a couple nights ago.
Right. Well, you've got more up-to-date information than us then.
I was afraid of that.
Have you been to the takeaway?
I haven't. So I know that's where they are. I actually didn't know that until my contact gave me the address, but I decided to come here first because I don't know the area very well. And I was hoping you guys might actually take me there and we can check it out together.
If that's what you want. Sounds like a trap, if I'm perfectly honest. So you're working for the Hashen to infiltrate the blessed, and you are a
So I was
minister?
yeah,
They turned you.
So I was turned by the ministry as part of my cover. Like the Hashem.
Would you like me
My
to...
family is the Hashem.
Okay,
Hashem. I don't know.
that's fine.
I kind
I'm
of
gonna
want
be
to
honest.
see if she's being truthful.
Yeah, I'm trying to like pick holes in her story, but it seems straight. So I'm gonna do. Can I do insight?
Please?
Not that I've got. I'm great at this, but
Yeah, but you do have other
Cool.
people who are paying attention, who are decent. So
Yeah, I don't want to like throw everyone's wits insight, but like Marlowe's sitting there listening.
yeah, you're all sitting there
Oh, shit.
whistling,
Oh.
listening. So yeah, with 5 degrees of success, unless anyone would like to reroll, Tess and Marlowe, you like Tess a bit more so, but Marlowe also.
Sorry,
You rerolling?
it just took me ages to re-roll it. Yeah,
Okay.
it's
So
really
yeah. She appears to be telling the truth. However, there's always notes and deception in everything she's saying at the same time. For whatever, like she seems to be sincere, but at the same time there are like there are like signs of like lying and so on and so forth.
One time I'm telling the truth, GP.
You've been undercover for
You're right.
like 8 years. You are always lying.
True.
It's how you survive.
okay. Samira,
Sandy, you're muted.
Oh. Yeah. Yep.
Mhm.
We can't hear
Can't
you.
hear you.
Yep.
Did you hit the mute
Sorry, I
button?
can
Probably
see your
'cause Cass
face
is talking
move,
over
but
Mop, mop. That's what she said.
What?
She's like, oh, I
Go
can
on.
smoke. Oh, I can eat that. That's what she sounds like.
Well, carry on, and Vandy could try and figure out how to. Yeah.
I believe you for the most part, but only for the most part. You're either missing out bits or some bits aren't quite as they say.
Well, girl can't give up all her secrets on the first date, right? I will be honest and say that I haven't told the entire truth in probably about 8 years, so it's a little difficult for me.
So then what is the truth? Because there's something missing here. And don't get me wrong, I love and trust my drug dealers. However, I also trust that they're not going to tell me everything, but in this case, we kind of do need you to tell us everything.
It's really hard for me to trust people I just met. You guys seem pretty chill, especially you, Tess.
Thank you. And I'd light up the joint at this point.
Do you want to rouse the blood to actually like experience the smoking, or are you just gonna be undead smoking a joint?
Yeah, I do want to rouse the blood and actually fucking yeah.
I want to get
Fuck.
high.
I do get the munchies.
You get hungrier.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, if we can go and see what may have happened, you can send me in first, and just be my backup. I just want to know if they're there. You know, if they're there and everything looks okay, then maybe I can go and talk to them, and then you can see that, you know, I'm with them and it's fine. Just the only thing that I ask is I don't entirely know what my reception there will be, because it has been 8 years since I've seen them in person. They were my family, are my family in more ways than one, which is already telling you something. But I've definitely lost some of the indoctrination that I was given before I became a double. I believe in the cause. Everything I've done has been for the cause, but I've done some things they may not be happy with, and I failed in my ultimate mission. So I don't know how they'll feel about me. And like I said, I came to you guys for sanctuary. So
What's the cause?
the cause of the Hashem to
Sorry for being ignorant, but
basically they're very anti anyone going against their own creed. They don't like dishonesty. They don't like drug dealers. They love the law, and they love sort of the righteousness of things. So the
I can
blessed
form a
are their
copy.
ultimate enemy.
All right. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure their cause wasn't like the Antichrist or something.
No.
You don't know what Kindred are up to now. All right.
Yeah.
Would validate her story or not.
Well, despite the fact I have strong walking into the woods vibes,
Yeah, you know that this sounds like a trap, right? That's
I mean,
a trap or some sort of blessed nonsense to try and get us to attack the Hashem. I know exactly how strict their rules are, and if we go into somewhere that belongs to them and they don't like it, then they would be well within their rights to try and dispatch us.
Well,
Question.
I'm not saying we shouldn't check on their Shen because they've
well, they
been
let us in last
good
time.
buddies.
Can we not
Yeah.
just...
We'll.
Cass,
I'm,
sorry, mate.
Yeah. Sorry.
Could you like send a cat in or something?
What about a Wolverine?
Whoa.
Well, I'm thinking not
Kidding,
one of
I'm
us.
kidding.
Probably.
Will Birdie have a look? Tell him there's bits of Chinese back there.
I will say the problem with that plan would be like you get impressions and stuff. You don't really get like detailed information yet when you deal with the. So it's not like telepathy with your animalism. It's more like
Oh no, I send them in. They either do or don't come out.
Oh, okay, then yes, that's perfectly viable.
Yep. That's
Good thing we don't have any
something I
cat
can
lovers here.
Someone's probably about to lose a neighborhood cat.
I mean, it's just an idea. I mean,
I will
Let's do
tell
that.
you one more thing that's true. My real name is not Sahira. It's Nahari.
Everyone that's insight, please.
It me or them?
Them.
Ooh,
Oh,
5 from Chrys.
I got the 3.
okay.
lie detector?
Yes.
Not a crit,
Ooh.
but a 6.
Not a crit, but a 6. Nahari, please roll me a subterfuge.
I mean, I'm
Manipulation
trying to tell them the
subterfuge.
truth, right?
You're trying to tell them the truth, but is that the truth?
Never trust Sheepy. You've done it now. You've trusted him.
Okay,
Terrible idea.
so subterfuge manipulation.
Subterfuge manipulation.
Okay. Is my name not my name?
Sheepy.
Oh God.
That is a 4. So, Marlowe, Chrys, that is the truth, but that is also a lie.
Is it short for something?
Nahari?
Nahari? Yeah. Is it short for something? Because
Just for your info, Nahari, that is your name. It's not your real name.
Do I know my real name?
Yeah. You remember the thing I sent you with the one that's also characters? I'll send it to you.
No, well, isn't that how it's pronounced? Oh. Okay. So I didn't even. Okay.
So it's pronounced the first way in like a ha, but it's spelt the second way.
Okay.
And if you want the Sanskrit writing of it, I can send it to you again.
Yeah, that I have actually. I just didn't realize that it was because I don't think I have that in here. So let me put it in here. So Nahari is kind of long for
Yes.
Naha.
oh, so like the opposite of.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay. All right.
How many names do you need?
Well, I have a few secret, no longer entirely secret identities, just as backups. Some of them have been discovered by the blessed, some have not. All the resources were unfortunately on the one that was discovered, or the ones that were discovered. But yeah, I mean, having names is like having beautiful outfits in your closet, right? When you're in one mood or another mood, you can just change it up. But this one is true.
You can also make more.
True.
Yeah.
Just
Interesting. Well, Nahari, I am Cassius Banks.
Good to meet you.
Marlowe.
obviously.
Okay.
Oh, do you want some, by the way?
Sure. Thank you.
Would you like to rouse?
If I do, I'm gonna be at 4.
Oh yeah, because you had your whole thing and everything. So
I would love to rouse because I freaking need a way to chill.
you are a little bit snacky.
Yeah,
the burns in the throat and.
I question, maybe before we go and check on the Hashem, we could get something to eat.
Oh
Someone
my gosh,
to eat.
great idea. Yeah. We can totally do that. Yeah.
What's your
In that
flavor?
case, I will.
Any preferences? I mean, it's pre-packaged stuff.
You get hungry.
Your bag.
Yeah, I do get hungry. Yeah. Okay. So,
The lights flicker.
Whoa. Did
sorry.
we pay our power bill?
Sorry, it's my fault. There's new powers. I don't really have control of them, especially when I'm hungry. And I take the joint from her and just kind of take a deep pull.
Yeah.
Thanks. Give it back to you. So I pretty
Wait,
much
so when you
have
said
to-
technological
I'm good.
powers,
I'm good with tech, except when I'm not. When I'm stressed, sometimes I tend to screw it up by accident without meaning to. This is kind of a new thing for me. I'm sorry.
yeah, we're gonna need more weed.
How do you
Yeah,
feel about
definitely.
bag blood? Holds up a bag of blood.
I can't do bagged. It has to be alive and wiggling, so to speak.
Fair enough. Well, we are the minority.
Do we still have access to our small friend supply? Or is he working something out new for you, Tess?
Running a little slim, but I'm sure we can work something out.
It's actually been packed up, the business.
Oh,
at this point.
it's fully packed up now? Oh,
He's packed up and moved over to
the warehouse?
started
Or-
like setting stuff up for the club for you.
Okay. So he doesn't have anything at this point.
No.
No, we're setting up the club, so not right now. But I mean, we can't go to hell because there's a meeting.
I mean,
We could just go get drinks or order a pizza.
Sure. I've snacked on many a delivery guy before.
See, and they all thought I was crazy.
Oh no, that's a great
He was like
method.
16 years old or something when he
It'll
arrived.
only take a little.
So
They remember it fondly.
I like her. I'm gonna order a pizza. Gonna order a pizza.
Not here.
Okay, fine.
I
To
wanna
the
keep a low profile.
ring
Isn't
ring,
this the best place to be a low profile?
who's phone?
ring ring. Kneel before Czar.
What?
As if you'd ring up to order a pizza in this day and age.
Did anyone get that reference?
Yeah, I love it.
Thank you.
I am going to use an app to order a
Okay.
pizza. Like a regular person. And
I don't know. If you're going for like a really cheap pizza around England, you probably want to phone them up.
Yeah.
Oh no, I guess they'd be on Just Eat. Anyway, you two go feed. Don't kill Tess, please.
We can't just leave Tess with her. No offense.
Well, you do want to
Nahari,
go
but,
with
like,
her?
None
Not
taken.
really, but why? We met like 5 minutes ago, and you're just sending them off. Like,
oh, come on, come
I'm
with.
feeling in a trusting mood. If we need an advantage over the blessed, then this might be our best shot.
We could go walk about the Hashen, outskirts if you want, Cass.
Yeah, we'll investigate that. We're not going without you, Nahari. but we will check out the outside, see if it's safe.
Thank you.
If you're hot property, then we want to make sure the blessed aren't going to be tracking you.
Thank you so much. Their best tracker is permanently out of commission, but they may have others.
How do trackers track?
This one, I think, did it by scent. I don't know. He was
Wonderful.
always sniffing. It was really freaky.
Okay.
Well, I'll stick with Tess and Nahari. No, just to. No offense. Maybe offense. If you're a
No,
murdery,
it's-
you know.
I would do the same in your place.
Well, then let's go.
Right?
Let's go.
Go team.
Where's the pizza
Very
going to?
stressed by this.
I guess.
You can just bring it to the office. Like, order it to the office, because...
Yeah.
there's-
Yeah. I was gonna order it to the office, and then we can, like, I don't know, bite the dude, feed on the dude, and then just, like, continue on, or I can eat the pizza.
I mean,
I'm not gonna feed off the person.
considering it's just gonna be like a quick stack, it doesn't really need a roll here for this, but I will make note of very likely the dude who delivers the pizza will be like, wow, what am I delivering to? When it's like Tess and Nahari open the door and be like, hey. And then also there's Chrys in the background looking grumpy and just being like, what?
Yeah, making
Like,
sure
hi.
Harry's not going to kill Tess the second they're alone.
What? I don't know. I'm still smoking.
Yeah.
I guess it's probably pretty close.
Yeah, you've
done that
you
joint at
probably-
this point, but
You probably cashed it.
yeah. Yeah, I'll take the pizza. Am I gonna pay? I don't know if I'm gonna pay.
Well, maybe you take the pizza. Like, we open the door. We're both standing there, and he's like, "I have a pizza for you guys, and that'll be, however many pounds, please." And so you take the pizza, and I literally go, "Oh, here you go," and like I pull some money out of my purse. And as I am handing it to him, I kind of like put it in his pocket and literally just like on his neck.
Not in the doorway.
It is my favorite motion for vampire feeding I've had so far. Just.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I just kind of pull him in like as I'm already on his neck, kind of just doing my thing.
Like kick the
and
door
kinda
closed
shut the door.
with
Yeah.
your foot.
Yeah, exactly. Just like move my foot over, kind of like nudge the door closed, and just snacking a little bit. And then I don't want to take too much because he still has to drive. So maybe just 1 dot off.
1 dot. Okay.
Yeah.
You can take it down
and
to
then
3.
yeah, I think I'm.
He's a fairly healthy young man, so you could probably push it to 2. Any further, and then he'd start getting.
Before I do that, maybe he's like kind of in a daze from my embrace.
Yeah.
I kind of like look at Chrys and Tess, and I'm like, "Do either of you ladies want a little?"
I'm good. I mean, I got the pizza. So.
No,
Chris?
but just not, just not too much. Last freaking time we had someone that nearly died. Remember that? I remember that.
Oh, don't worry. I've done this 100 times. So I kind of like jump back down
jump
on
back
him
on
for just
and
a little bit more, and then I kind of stop totally in time, and he's just all like woozy and kind of happy and chilling. And I take out like another whatever pound note and just kind of like stuff it in his pocket, like,
Yeah.
"Thanks, friend, I hope you have a
Yep.
lovely rest of your night." And I just kind of like open the door and just kind of
like shove him
push him
out.
out of it.
And like you close the door, and you could see through the door, like he's kind of like standing there and kind of like a bit out of it for maybe a few more minutes. Probably kind of like just shakes his head, and he's just like, feels it into his pockets, like starts walking off.
So I'm like, "Cue now,"
Incidentally, I always assume that people lick the wound to close it. So
right? Yeah, definitely.
just because that's one of the things that after a while, when you're feeding all the time, it gets it gets to the point where you're just like, I lick the wound. It's like, yeah, that's fine. So,
Yeah, it's automatic.
if you were like a new Kindred, I might call you up on it, but
I've done this lots.
so Cassius, I assume you want to go head over to join Cassius and Marlowe, once that's all sorted out.
Yeah. Well, if Tess wants to kind of eat her pizza first, we can take.
Oh
her.
no,
Oh,
I'm bringing the pizza box
Oh,
with
cool.
me. Like
Okay.
I'm trash ratting this. Like I'm eating the pizza right out of the thing. Yeah.
I'm like watching her just like enjoy it, and I love pizza and miss it, and I love the smell of it, and I'm like, I'm seriously enjoying this vicariously through you. Please eat more pizza.
Please don't
around
encourage.
me.
Don't encourage. Don't encourage.
You're the
She's
only
bad enough.
person who's ever encouraged me to eat. Everyone else just says, Tess, why are you stuffing Pop-Tarts in your mouth? Tess, why do you have to have so much pizza? Tess, I don't want to go pick up more toaster strudels from the grocery store for you.
Pizza is like.
Can we keep her? She
No.
probably-
Are we meeting them or not? Are we going? You know,
Yes.
life and death and pizza.
Life and death and pizza.
That's a good. That's a good.
I don't
thing
think
for
Chris
them.
has the keys to lock up the lawyer's office.
If
Can I
Marlowe had them from
reverse the
Williker, he
clock?
would have left them when he left.
Yeah,
Like, they'd be on the
Marlowe-
table.
Marlowe would have left them for you guys to lock up.
Well, if there is a little bit of time while they're getting their pizza,
Yeah.
Cass would like to do something.
Okay.
Ooh.
So on his way out with Marlowe, he is going to pop into the library and grab Serrani's Fables.
Oh, okay.
And I am assuming at this point I don't have a exact translation of all of it.
Yeah.
But I was wondering if I could look through and see if there was any mention of a Nahari.
All right. Let's get a. Cassius. Let's get a intelligence. Academics, please.
With folklore?
With folklore.
Three.
You may re-roll 2 if you like.
Yeah, I think I will.
4.
4.
Okay. There is no mention of a Nahari. There is a mention of Naha, also known as Naga, which means snake. More accurately, asp.
Asp.
For example, the thing that killed Cleopatra.
Yeah, so while we're walking, I'm just flicking through this thing and talking to Marlowe. I do want to trust her.
Yeah.
You understand?
Oh.
I want to trust everyone, but the lessons of death have been most people are a dick, except for Vasya. But I'm pretty sure he'll turn out to be a dick as well. Give it time.
We seem to attract them. Do you want me to do the cat thing? You
Yeah,
to...
yeah. I mean, yeah. I'll have a little gander about. Am I the only one that feels grossly underprepared for this world?
No.
Good.
Put in a
Assassins,
bookmark.
people smelling you around the city, having the butler come in and out with a cup of tea while you're talking about being dead. Can't help but feel that, we're a bit out of our...
If Weirgate was in any other state, we would probably be working for other more powerful people or dead. So honestly, this is preferable. Just expect the unexpected,
Yeah, well, I'm expecting the latter sooner or later, but fair enough.
The good news is
Mm-hmm.
she's probably not lying about being associated with the Hashen.
Well, that's nice. I
Or else
guess.
it's a really good cover. I put the book away and then call a cat. Or cats. You know, why not?
Okay. That will be a
totally.
charisma. Is it charisma or animalism, or is it charisma?
I think it's charisma animalism and animalism.
Animalism.
Marlowe
It
will
is
have a-
charisma
Animalism.
animalism. Yes.
I'll have a poke around the building while Cass is sort of trying to find a cat.
Hang on. I need to do a rouse check as well. Ah, fuck.
You get hungrier. What do you want now?
Find someone to murder. Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll.
Excuse me.
What hunger are you on now?
3.
Okay. Starting to
And I
get pretty parched. Hunger's
It happens.
building.
It happens.
3 successes. This is enough for a cat. It's a kind of scruffy street cat.
Hello, beautiful.
got
And I just like kneel down and scratch it under the chin and like stroke it a little bit, and I'm asking,
Bits of fur like come off when you stroke it.
no one's loved you recently, have
it's
they?
scraggly, moggy.
I need a bit of help. I'm sure you smelled the I guess it's not an active takeaway, but that place has lots of takeaways nearby. There's plenty of stuff in the bins. While you're around there, and I point in the direction, could you just make sure that there's no one watching? And see if just make sure that we're not being observed. Anyone acting weird? Maybe a bit like a cat.
It kind of like is staring at you, and then when you finish, it like turns around and starts kind of like padding off,
Good cat.
casual like.
I wipe my hands of the
Yep.
fur on
Yep.
my trousers, and then okay. Well, I'm not going near there because
Can you
if
talk
I-
to cats? Sorry, I'm just
Yeah,
right. That's really cool. Okay, sorry.
Oh.
What were you saying?
I can talk to most animals if they're interested.
Really?
It's kind of a connection of the beast thing.
And sunk in you. Right. Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, that cat will let us know in a bit, unless it dies.
Right.
We
So on
should
the
feed
subject.
it.
Yeah. I haven't got any food on me. Just a bag of blood.
Well, if Tess is anyone to go by, then we will have pizza soon.
Fair enough. I'm very relieved that our fate rests on a mangy-looking cat. I'll have a little poke about as well when it's done.
Okay. So probably the first thing that happens is Nahari, Tess, and Chrys turn up with Tess with a pizza box as well. Probably at least half eaten at this point.
Oh yeah. Like I'm on my like 5th slice.
I'm just like looking at her, like enjoying the pizza
Mm.
and the smell and her like happiness with it.
So
Bite?
just for your
Yeah.
information, you're probably like a couple of buildings away from on the main road, which means you're pretty much in between the territories of the Old Guard, Nathan Fortuna, and Kael Katan. You don't
what we're
see any
looking at-
signs of anyone from those places. Just FYI.
Okay.
What are we looking
Can
like,
I have
guys?
some pizza, Tess?
You've never asked me for pizza before.
Try new things tonight.
Okay. See if you
I
can
grab a
keep it
slice.
down.
I just stand there and sniff it for a bit. That's really good.
It is really good.
Don't do it to yourself, Cass. It's not worth it.
Do what you're doing. Get rid of it.
And I consider eating it.
Mm.
Really consider eating it. But I'm going to wait until the cat comes back.
Yeah, a few more minutes pass before, like, padding out from the alleyway, like, close to the building. Cat just kind of, boop, boop, boop. It's got like a little, not like a large rat, but it's kind of like a mouse in its mouth, and like pads up to you and drops it in front of your feet, and kind of sits
I'm
down.
going to snatch up the rat. Is it alive?
No.
I kneel down. It's like, was this rat watching?
You get the impression from the cat that it's like bringing back evidence of something that was sneaking around the area, but it's just a rat.
I'm going to hand over the pizza to the cat.
It kind of like paws it, but its paws don't really work with it, so it just kind of catches it in its mouth, but also drops it to the ground, and then is kind of like trying to chomp it while also it's like pushing it across the ground.
I'm gonna take a look at the rat. Is it like tagged in any way? Okay, then I'm gonna eat it.
Yum, yum.
Fair enough. You may take off a point of blood.
For reals? Chris is grossed out.
Yeah.
What
I'm
are you
just kinda
doing?
like,
Oh. No. What?
This is a you got to do what you got to do situation. I respect it.
And then
Yeah.
just like throwing an empty beer bottle, just like
Yeah, I throw it in the bin.
yeah.
Also, that cat is not going to enjoy a pizza. What are you doing?
It's a treat.
The
Cat's
cat
gonna have a little pizza as a treat.
the cat at this point is like dragging the pizza away and like off towards the alleyway.
Do not pick it
Yes.
up off the floor, Tess. I swear to
Kind
God.
of sweet.
I'm this close. But it's fine. I still have, what, 2 more pieces now? Pizza?
Anyway, the gist is that yes, someone was sneaking around there, and that rat either belonged to them or was informing them. I don't know. It's probably similar to how I do it. That's my guess, anyway.
Why don't we circle
So we
the
should be
buildings?
careful. Hmm?
Do a circle. See if it's clear. Go inside. Couple people stay at the door. Scream whoever gets attacked first.
That's your area of expertise, right, Marlowe?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, look, let's just check that it's clear outside before we go in. Walk around it once. Poke about. Then we go in.
I agree.
I put on my like serious game face, like, okay.
Yeah.
We're about business now.
Send you unseen. Gonna walk around like the alley either side.
Literally just looking.
Just looking
Question
about.
for Sheepy.
Yeah.
I can't share my silence, right?
No.
It's just for me.
Cass is going to wait behind because he knows this is not his thing.
That is fair. So who's sneaking about the building and looking for signs of things?
I'll come with Marlowe if he's gonna do it.
Okay. In that
All right.
I'd
case,
probably stay back, yeah.
Marlowe and Nahari, please roll me a wits awareness. Nice. Marlowe, you can reroll 3 if you like, and Nahari, you can reroll 2 if you like. But Marlowe,
I will do.
Okay.
That's actually a crit now.
That is, a whole load
8?
of successes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes.
Yep, that'll do.
Do I still need to?
You didn't need to before. It's if you wished to reroll. You see a few signs of entry into the building at windows, which are now closed again. You know, just kind of like, almost like a crowbar went to a window and lifted it up, you know, just like a groove and that type of thing. With that amount of successes, it appears that they were like there's a tiny little bit of dust kind of over them now, so it's not recent. It's a couple of days, maybe more ago.
Okay. But it was definitely something breaking in, well, someone getting into it from the outside.
Yeah.
From the markings. Okay. I'm not going to point them out in too much detail. I'll just sort of silently give a nod and then keep moving around until we all get back together again.
One thing you will notice is that, I'm assuming you activated your silence, Nahari.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nahari makes absolutely no noise.
Got light feet.
Yeah, it's just kind of my thing. Helps with the job, you know.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I'll hold that thought. Round here. I'll lead back to the others and.
Okay.
Looks like they were broken into a couple of days ago. As far as I could tell, crowbars on the windows.
Someone brave enough to attack assassins.
Maybe they did it in daylight. It's not the first time vampires have been, kidnapped.
I kind of look around and I'm just looking to see if there are any like street cameras or CCTV or something maybe that like I'd be able to get information from. Do I see any?
No. Oh, like going off your awareness rolls for kind of like checking out the area, I will tell you that there is a distinct lack of cameras, almost like they were taken down or taken out, or they were organized to never be there, or something along those lines. It's amazing how many secret societies like to stay secret.
There.
All right.
Did
So-
you go in?
No, but I reckon this is probably a repeat of what we saw at the Tremere place. That's my guess.
What happened to the Tremere?
Oh, they got kidnapped and... Well, we don't
Never
actually
seen
know what
again.
happened to them
Yeah.
afterwards, but... Days later, everyone set on fire.
What?
Not everyone, to be fair.
Just the old ones.
Really old ones who apparently controlled the city.
Would
And
I
then a few that might have gotten burnt in the cross.
would I know? I would know that happened, right? Oh yes. yes.
The blessed were in talks with the Anarch barons on the other side of the river in Sunnytown for like moving in and setting up, which is why they managed to set up so quickly. They're already in the process of it.
Okay.
So,
That's right.
I don't know. I don't think kidnapping assassins leads to the same consequences as kidnapping magic-y people, but food for thought.
Hope not.
Yeah, well, who's first then?
Nahari.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if one of you guys wants to come in with me. If they're not there, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I'll go in with.
We'll
ain't killed me
follow up
yet,
close
so-
behind.
Yeah,
So I've never been there before, so I don't really know what I'm looking at
Okay.
or
Oh, yeah.
looking for. I guess just signs of life.
me neither, actually. I assumed you had.
Cassius, do you
hey.
want to give them a rundown of what to expect?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell them. Well, Normally, there'd be someone there. You'd have to order a specific thing after pressing the counter bell, order some Chinese very specifically, and then you'd enter a wall. And I describe where the wall is.
Yeah.
And
Did he
then
press a button that opened it?
The wall just opened
Not
when
as
you
far as I
ordered.
know.
All right.
Would I know the procedure for that? Just from, no. Okay.
Yeah. So what do you order? Just in case saying it out loud is an open sesame.
I look around and then I say, I think you're really feeling some satay chicken on skewers, mouse-style braised pork belly, and Singapore fried rice.
Sounds delicious.
It really is.
Yeah.
All right.
Unfortunately, I wasn't the one that got fed that time.
Mm.
You were part of the process.
Yeah, they really like to snack on others of our kind. I wasn't
I
burned by
know.
them, so I don't have much experience with that, but I know it's their thing. I guess let's
Okay.
go in and see what we see.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I don't have to feed that big guy again.
Did say you don't have to all feed up one person.
Yeah,
Fair.
but you know, just
You decided to do it.
I took one for the team.
So, as you walk in, Marlowe and Nahari, you see the setup as described. However, the door is already open. Like, the door to the side of the wall is already opened.
I'm
All right, that solves that.
like kind of starting to freak out a little bit, and I just kind of look at Marlowe and take a deep breath. You don't have any technology you're particularly fond of on you, do you?
No.
Good. Okay. And I guess I try to continue.
Before you do have a phone, Marlowe.
Yeah, he doesn't care that much about it. Like
Okay.
he keeps thinking to himself, like, I really need to get rid of this. Watching everyone else like texting other kindredy things.
Okay.
So yes, he has, but no, he doesn't care.
All right.
I'll have to make sure all of your devices are shielded sometime soon. I did that to mine a long time ago
You
when I
press
fried
all.
my laptop.
All right. Well, cool. There's worse afflictions to have, I guess.
Yes.
Is that a clan thing or?
Not exactly.
All right. Fair enough. Well,
Sort of a side effect.
Okay.
Anyway, we just sort of keep, or I keep going forward down.
Yep.
Are you
Into the
are you
place.
asking that because you'd like to use one of your things, or
No, well, I mean, sometimes I screw stuff up
you do?
without meaning to, and because I'm freaking out, and this has been a very long, very ridiculous night.
Yes.
I don't want to do damage to even that. Like, I don't want to do something to them and not warn them. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
that's
Even
fair,
if it's
that's
something
fair.
as minor as breaking their phones.
So both of you, please roll me dexterity stealth as you move down. I'm assuming you're moving down the stairs.
Yeah.
There's like a metal kind of like spiral staircase that goes down with some torches. Okay. You will be able to activate your silence. So, again, Marlowe, as you're walking down the staircase, like you are making some like metally noises because it's a metal staircase. Nahari's making none. You get down to the bottom of the spiral staircase, and the first thing you're immediately greeted with is two kind of like not armored but kind of like muscly kind of like guys who are standing there like this. However, they both have swords through their chests and they're pinned to the wall, and there is blood that's dripped down. And
Fuck.
my friends are yours.
Is either of them someone I know? Okay. No, but
Still.
fuck. I'm just like freaking out even more.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Well, we're going to do some digging. Were there people you cared about in here?
Yes. My family was here.
Kindred
guess
family.
Family before I was kindred, actually.
Oh,
I really hope they weren't here. I really hope we don't find one of them. Would much rather they be gone. I'm just kind of like trying really hard not to completely freak out.
how's about you go get the others, and then we got a few more eyes to look about, and we'll scope the place out properly.
I don't
You
know
make
if I
less
want to.
noise than me, so
I don't want to leave you here by yourself. Do I have their phone numbers? I mean, Marlowe does. Maybe text them.
do I have a signal?
You do have a signal. And Nahari, you're also probably already noticed you're a little bit better at the sneaking, so if you're wanting to investigate in there further, then
Yeah, I do. I don't want to leave. I just want to see if my people are in there.
All right. I'll just send a text coming to the group WhatsApp, I guess.
yeah, you'll get a message. Come in.
I'll follow that up with not trap. just to
Not.
make it it
Sound-
obvious.
Sounds like
Um,
Marlowe.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now,
Let's
do you
go
want me? Do you want me to go in first?
No, I'm pretty good at sneaking about, so let's just stay together. Maybe I'll go first. Hopefully nothing crazy jumps out at us. And so are there like what am I seeing? What am I looking at? Are there
So there's
multiple doors.
the two guards who are like pinned against the wall, and then you have some kind of like torches on the side of the walls, and then like a little pathway that leads to a door.
Okay, so I head towards the door, and I try to open it. Is it locked or unlocked?
Are you going sneaky?
Yeah.
How sneaky you going?
Well, Marlowe's with me, so just
I'm
silent.
following.
Yeah.
What I mean is basically, are you going like full sneaky, or are you just going the standard, being as quiet and etc.?
So just being as quiet. I mean, do I think that there are people there? Am I like,
Who knows?
how old do those bodies look?
Roll me an intelligence medicine.
I don't think I have any points in that.
Could be fresh, could be 1,000 years old. You would not tell the difference.
Okay, so maybe I'm worried that maybe there's somebody in there. Maybe I tell Marlowe, maybe you want to stand back just a little bit. You sent your text, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll be down in a second.
I'm gonna try to sneak in there. Hopefully it doesn't fry your phone, and I go full stealth.
Okay. So Marlowe, what you see is the shadows beneath Nahari start like twisting and like kind of like moving about, unnaturally compared to the shadows created by the torches, and then slowly like creep up her, like her legs go darker, and then her knees and her thighs, and then all the way up.
Okay.
And his phone like makes a
yeah,
like
hey, unless you're let me know if you check your phone, Marlowe, basically.
No. I'm assuming because I've got Sense the Unseen, I can still see like something, can I?
No.
So it's like you use it to detect obfuscated people.
This is an obfuscate.
Oh, okay. So we're all going off the records here. Okay, in that case, GM discretion.
You can still see her, but every like while you're looking at her, you feel a little uncomfortable, like your eyes are seeing a shadow on the ground, which isn't on the ground.
Okay. Is this like what happened with Saturday with the previous vision from Mac? Just out of curiosity.
Similar, yeah.
Okay, cool. Just for tying things together.
So Nahari, please roll me your stealth as you enter with +2.
So is it stealth something else?
Dexterity stealth with 2 in your modifier. I think it's just 2. I can't 100% remember your. Let me have a look.
Okay. I'm not sure.
Yes, it would be 2. 2. That is 5. Just again, the silence is there, so you just like sneak through the door. You can almost feel it creak, but it doesn't because you're moving it.
Yeah, it should creak. It's heavy and it feels squeaky, but doesn't squeak. It's
Yeah.
very unnatural, and I am not used to this yet, so I notice it, but I'm just kind of like, yay, new powers, hype. And I just kind of open the door and
Push
sneak
through
inside.
into the room, and you're presented with a scene of pretty much the end of carnage and mayhem. There are a couple of bodies. One of them you don't recognize. Another one is in the center, and headless. It is up on a little kind of plinth type thing. It has a wooden stake in the heart and no head. The other one is completely fully formed and everything, but it has a hole in the chest.
And so I don't recognize either of them?
You can't see the head for the first one. The second one you don't recognize. The one with the hole in the chest.
Okay. So I'm kind of looking around, just making sure there's nobody there. I'm freaking out some more.
Yep, give me a wits awareness while you... Incidentally, you will have all walked down at this point, so you'll be with Marlowe.
I'll inform the others that Marlowe's very concerned that she's going to walk in and find a dead family.
Yeah.
And that he's...
Doesn't seem like anyone's there.
Okay. So I walk up closer to the headless body, and I'm sort of looking for identifying
Tattoos,
anything.
etc.
Yeah. Do either of my people have any identifying tattoos?
All of the Hashen have an identifying tattoo, which
Okay.
so you search and very quickly you find kind of on the inside of his thumb, you find a Sanskrit tattoo that says lion, but a sad.
Okay. Fuck. I'm kind of like freaked, but like also a little bit relieved because it's not my family, but it's someone I knew. And there are no other bodies.
There's the other one with the hole in the chest. But
Right,
you don't recognize that one.
I don't recognize that one. Okay, and there's nothing else in the room, really? No one else in the room.
No.
Okay.
Also, incidentally, when you said fuck, was that shouted out loud or?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you would all hear fuck from the room,
Yeah.
from the inside. The door's also slightly agape, just FYI.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should we?
Peeking in. Oh dear.
Yeah.
I kind of turn at them like a little bit like surprised, even though I knew that they were gonna come.
Yeah.
And all they see is smoke and shadows, if that.
Yeah.
And I know that, and I'm just like fuck to myself, and I let it go because don't want to freak them out.
Yeah.
And I've already probably freaked them out.
The
And
shadows
so
kind of unwrap from you and like slowly go back down and then like rest back down and like take the form of your shadow again.
yeah.
What the fuck? Am I high?
Not that high.
A little bit.
Uh,
But no, that's
enough. Who have we got here?
So this is, you said, what was his name? Assad?
This is sad.
Assad. He was a family friend. I recognize him by his tattoo. My family's not here, but he was basically the same as them in the organization. If someone did this to him, this is so bad. This is really, really bad.
I
I don't
will
know.
reiterate the position of Assad, which is on top of the plinth with a stake in his heart and head cut off.
Yeah.
Someone did not
Right.
like them.
Additionally, because I'm a nice GM, Chrys and Cassius, please roll me an intelligence. What's memory? Like remembering things. Intelligence resolve?
Probably.
Let's go with intelligence resolve.
haha.
Haha! Chrys has this.
Oh.
Sorry.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna roll.
I'm gonna re-roll as well.
Okay. 3 for Cassius, 2 for.
Fuck.
Okay. Chrys, 4. Nice. Yeah. You remember something else being up on that plinth?
Yeah. It was the body with. It was splayed out and it had an arm and a leg and all out, right? No? Yes?
It also had a sword in it. And it was a desiccated mummy. It wasn't a body. Well, I mean, technically it was a body.
Where's the creepy mummy thing gone?
There was
what?
a creepy mummy thing?
Yep.
A big old sword in it.
Someone was here to
Remember?
steal that.
Well, I think it's fairly obvious who.
Well, who's this guy?
Corbin?
I want to have a
The
look at
last
the
time
other
we saw
body.
someone leant over what looked like a mummy, Cass, whispering and doing all sorts of mumbo
Saturday couldn't
jumbo.
do all this.
Well, no, but who was he working for at the time?
It was a few days ago, right? So, no one?
Am I the only one that thinks that Bless did this? They wanted another
I
necromancer?
actually- No, I
maybe not.
agree. I agree.
No, I mean Saturday
It's-
is with us though, right? So,
I'm not saying it was him. I was just saying it was
Oh.
someone like him.
okay. Well, I don't know.
I don't know, but
I guess they could have done this. Maybe it's how they found out I was a double. It feels like maybe they didn't do this alone. They are working with others.
Yeah, if we're gonna need, we're gonna need a lot more information from you when we're not standing
Uh huh.
in the
Yeah,
middle.
maybe we
of,
shouldn't be
Shen.
here anymore.
well, hang about. Arlo's going to crack his knuckles. Don't touch anything for a bit. Let me just have a little poke about. Did your family live here? Or were they kind of in and out?
I don't know. Honestly, I haven't really seen them since before I left Egypt. I just knew they were here in the city somewhere.
All right.
Like I said, we kept in touch through that contact. Who I really, really want to kind of strangle for not telling me more, but he's gone. he's gone to ground.
Yeah, I can see why.
Someone said they wanted to investigate the body.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
wanted to see like if we recognized him.
Okay. I can tell you don't recognize them.
And I think obviously from this room, Cass and Chrys went off to the separate rooms to Ket, I think we went to, right?
Eb, wasn't it?
To Eb,
I think
sorry.
it was Eb.
So
There's 4 more
think it's gonna
Hashen
come-
that aren't accounted for right now.
are we? I mean, have you checked the back rooms yet, or
Not yet.
no?
How
'Cause
long
this
ago
Is...
were you here?
Oh no, it feels like ages ago.
A week?
2 weeks, I think. Yeah.
Did you see Kemsa or Afa? Maybe.
We saw 3 people, didn't we? We saw
Yeah.
Teb. We saw Ket
That's sad.
and Assad.
Well, if you want to look at the other rooms, I'll poke about here for a bit.
Yep.
See what
Okay.
I can figure out.
God. Okay.
I'm just like trying to maintain my composure and not break my new friend's things.
Yep.
It's not my family. It's not my family. Maybe they're okay. Maybe they're fucking kidnapped by the blessed. Fuck.
Let's take this one step at a time, right? You know, because they might be captured by the blessed, or maybe they could know that something like this had happened and they're in hiding.
That would be
Like-
great.
Like smart.
It's possible.
Well, we don't know if we don't have a look. Okay, so
So who's
Yeah.
checking what?
Can I do a wits investigation for the room just to see like how they were killed, how many people did it, that type of stuff? Like if there was
Um,
any other blood trails, just like obvious
If
things
you're-
like that.
Yeah, if you're looking for evidence, then it would be wits investigation. If you're like investigating like if you're investigating things a bit more precisely, like you're looking for something particular, it'd be like intelligence investigation. So.
I'm just thinking like CSI sweep to see like
Okay.
how many people were here,
Yeah.
kind of general impression of what happened, and if there mainly specifically if there were signs of other people, but I still want a general picture of like
Okay.
how many people might have done this or
Wits investigation then. Okay,
that'll do.
that'll do. I mean, you could reroll too if you want, but that's, yeah.
I'll save.
So, from what you can tell, this has been cleaned up at least partially. It appears that they were taken by surprise, especially the guards at the front implies that it was a surprise attack. Most likely stealth. And most likely Kindred. From what you can tell, it appears that someone put their fist through that person's chest and ripped out their heart. So, most likely that was one of the Hashen, just purely because this person isn't recognized, so the likelihood is they aren't Hashen, they're one of the people attacking.
I'm just like kind of stepping back from the bodies and just like breathing hard, just trying not to freak out.
Could I ask you to repeat that comment about one of the bodies was someone that was the attacker, did you say?
Yes, the one with the hole in his chest, who had his heart ripped out.
I
Tess?
feel like Chris
Yeah.
would be heading down the Teb room.
Okay.
Yeah, Cass would be going with Chris.
I know uncomfortable subject, Tess, but I know you had a whole thing with communicating with those that were no longer on this plane of existence, and This was one of the geezers that broke in, I think. He might not want to talk, I guess, but...
I kind of look at her like reassessing. Wow.
Sorry, I shouldn't have.
Didn't think we were gonna be public about that. Okay. That's fine. I can. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Last time it was a kind of a uncomfortable situation, but we'll try. We can try this again. If I look like I'm dying more, just shake me or something.
All right.
And I'm gonna look over at Nahari and kind of shake my head, I guess, and try to go up to the body and try to use open the veil.
Please be careful. I don't want you to risk yourself too far.
Should we talk to one of the ones that got attacked or did the attacking?
We don't really get a choice, actually. We
don't?
No, it's whoever's pushing through.
Lucky dip. All right.
Maybe going to.
Sorry for putting you on the spot, but, don't die.
I'm gonna re-roll that. Okay.
That is fair.
What did I re-roll? 3? That is a 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Instead of a 1.
So, as you kind of like close your eyes, and it's actually almost easier in here in a weird way. It's probably just the kind of creepy atmosphere and just everything about this place. But yeah, you feel that intangible like curtain next to you, and then you kind of get yourself in the zone. A little bit of time. You look to the right and you see like a hand kind of like pressed against like kind of almost like searching through this curtain, trying to.
I'll kind of go and try to clasp the hand in like a comforting way.
Yeah.
While opening the veil.
Yeah. Like your hands go like through the veil, the curtain, and like clasp the hand, and then if you want you can pull them through or
Yeah, I wanna pull them through.
Okay. You as they're pulled through, you see the person who was there, like with the hole in their chest, like dead eyes and etc. They look much the same. Hole in their chest, dead eyes, quite pale and like their eyes are kind of unfocused and not really looking at you, and they're just repeating 2 words.
What are they repeating?
Tassus Yartafi.
What is it?
Tassus Yartafi.
Can you hear me?
Tassus Yartafi.
You're okay. And I just want to put my hand on their shoulder. Okay.
Tassus Yartafi.
What does that mean?
And then he looks at you, like right in the eye. Tassus Yartafi. And then
he's gone.
Like, he's not gone. He like crumbles into like a mummified kind of like look, and then actually like crumbles and falls away into like dust and disappears. And then you're out of the.
Did we hear any of this, or this
You
was
would have seen Tess being like, "What does that mean?" And like doing these things, but you wouldn't have seen the other side of it,
Okay.
or heard.
Okay.
Does Tassus Yaltafi mean anything to you?
Is that Arabic? Because I would understand it, right?
It is Arabic, yes.
So what does it mean?
It means decay rises.
It means decay rises, but I don't know what that means.
Not something good from someone that's just stolen a mummy.
This-
Yeah.
He was deceptively easy to get through to him.
Yeah, well
But
done,
that's all
Tess.
he was. I don't know what it means. That's all he was repeating over and over again, and he seemed pretty insistent on it. And then he just crumbled away.
Nahari, I don't suppose you know who that was.
I
The-
don't.
Mummy that was stolen, that is.
I wouldn't, right? Yeah. No.
No.
I honestly don't know what they were doing here exactly. Their modus operandi is usually set up shop somewhere, provide assassination services, lots of cloak and dagger, maybe a little drinking of other vampires, that kind of thing. They work with doubles like me to infiltrate whoever they're trying to mess with, or righteously punish. But we always work through intermediaries, through contacts like mine. So I don't know what else they could have been doing here.
They're also extremely secretive, and for example, you don't know why you had to find out about Bathsheba or what she'd done or what the exact deal was. It was just
Like,
a mission.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how my mission was going to help the cause. I just know that it was supposed to help the cause. I wish I could tell you more about that. I just don't know.
Incidentally, Chrys and Cassius, the room is much like it was before. There doesn't seem to be any sign of the ebb, or blood or bodies or anything like that, but it does seem like it's been gone through.
Are there any spaces where someone's stolen a specific item?
Absolutely. There are
It's just
also
everywhere.
bits of paper and things that have been gone through, and
It's a
Someone
mess.
looted.
This had to be the blessed. Damn it.
Sounds suspiciously like a vendetta between these two existed that we didn't fully understand.
Well, does it not say in your book that you learned about them from, or what? I felt that you knew a bit about the Bless and the Banu Hakim. Hashem.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, Sarani's Fables is a folklore set of tales, so there's a hidden code in there, which was translated and decoded, but it aside from giving the details of how to get in contact with the Hashen, it doesn't really detail the history of the Hashen or anything like that. At least as far as has been able to be deciphered by Cassius so far.
One thing that I was going to tell you later anyway, the Blessed have an alliance with Corbin, who I don't really know, but I know that it's a significant alliance. I don't know if you might know if you would have any interest against the Hashen.
Yeah. We might be the reason why that happened.
Oh. Right.
We'll fill you in later. But
Okay.
yeah, we're not interested in seeing that friendship grow. Are there any more rooms around here that we should check?
You can check the other rooms. There's just need to pull up the. There's Tessachar, Ket, Assad, Afar as well. Their rooms, all emblazoned with their animal that corresponds to them. And we can speed through that very quickly, because I can tell you there's nothing in there that really will help you, but it all has signs of things being taken and things being gone through.
I would like to ask Cass. Cassius,
Yeah?
as someone that likes to read books, are there any, like... I can't be the only one that just thinks it's a bit weird that someone would steal a mummy and then chant Decay Rises. Am I the only one here that kind of bit paranoid?
That does seem like a particularly
Really good movie.
not the words I was going to use, but yeah, sure. So this
Just
is real
me.
life, so
Get out the heebie-jeebies here.
I certainly am.
Saturday will know. Maybe.
Saturday might know. Yeah, we can ask him. As for you, Nahari, you just became our best new friend.
You guys just became mine. Thank you for bringing me here. Thank you for giving me sanctuary. I have to find out what happened to them.
It's in our best interest as well, so we're not entirely selfless. But welcome in, and I hand over Sarani's fables to you.
Thank you.
You know Sarani's fables, and you can read it. Incidentally, Cassius, do you have any other books in Arabic? Because
In Arabic, yes.
Nahari would probably help with that.
Yeah. If you have any other texts or anything in Arabic and need help, I can absolutely do that.
Oh my god, yes, please. I had help, but the help is kind of fawny. It doesn't concentrate. It's very annoying. So that would be great.
I can do that. I went to college in Cairo once upon a time in another life.
I am extremely jealous of you.
Well,
I heard
maybe I
it's
can-
really pretty there.
Are we gonna leave?
Yep.
Because
yeah, we should probably get out of here.
Reminiscing and all. It's great, but
Do we have
Maybe
to
we
like...
should pick up more weed.
That'd be great. I don't have a contact
Oh,
anymore.
don't even worry. I'll find something.
Okay.
Probably not as good as the weed you sold, but we'll figure it out.
Any idea how to shut the door?
Can we even? Is it like shuttable or is it broken?
No, it's shuttable.
I will try and shut the trap door once we're up the stairs.
Yeah.
Little bit of a masquerade breach.
Yeah, we should probably destroy Assad's body in case anyone finds it.
Also, the two guys out in front of the door, right?
And the entire building.
They are human, by the way.
We could burn the place. Just as an option.
That's just your answer for everything, Nahari.
I mean,
I mean,
It's
Don't
also
get me wrong.
mostly stone.
if it gets burned, it will get looked into properly. And if it's
that's
downstairs, then maybe we just shut the door, leave it as closed, and go to
I
bed.
like just shutting it. Yeah.
Oh, also, sidebar, just Nahari, because you talked about, you can also, not very well, but you do have like a very base understanding and ability to translate Sanskrit. Just FYI. It's not like amazing, but if
Good to know.
However, as we close off here, I think, Little piece of information for everyone meta-wise and everything like that. Boundaries are shifting.
Right.
The borders of the Blessed now coincide with the borders of Gorban and the court.
Oh, the theatre.
The Blessed have also pushed up slightly on the other side of the river, and as has Calig, so that whole area is now encompassed. Additionally, the old guard have moved into the maze slightly, and Kael Katen has retracted. Some kind of agreement or deal has been made there, apparently.
Well,
Great.
Interesting.
Well, piss.
Great.
Additionally, Nathan Fortuna has moved his boundary up to Calig and has taken over the area of the Oasis.
Fucking knew it.
saw that coming.
Good dick.
So, who knows what's going on in the city right now? Deals and alliances and concessions, and I can tell you one thing. Gorban was basically forced into making a fairly bad deal for himself that let the Blessed move in all that way, and in exchange for their support and alliance. So, what are you gonna do?
Kill him.
Yep.
Get for dealing with other people.
This is what you get for being weakened by us and then having to make a deal with people.
Yeah, pretty much.
However, let's do a little outro for everyone. Pretty much just what are your thoughts on the episode and anything else you want to talk about? Let's go around the other way from where we were before. Nahari and also Tessa.
I am still kind of freaking out a little bit. I was really nervous that the coterie would just be like, go away, bye.
You had enough to tempt them with, I feel.
Yeah. So they seem like cool people. I'm definitely still holding some stuff back and still kind of freaked out about everything, but they've sort of done everything they said they would. They've kept me safe so far. They came with me to this really dangerous place, so there's not much that I've kept back at this point, but I'm probably going to share whatever I have kept back anyway soon, because they've been kind to me and they're kind of the only refuge I have left.
Oh, there's still Talia.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I love that Tess is into my like one chill thing, and also food. Like the fact that there's a vampire that eats among this group, and I'm used to vicariously enjoying stuff like that, because with Matt, the college kid, like that's exactly what would happen, especially when we'd hang out.
All the college kids you delivered to would generally get the munchies and eats and stuff. So
so that's really neat. Marlowe seems knowledgeable and cool to me. Backed me up, like I said. Cass definitely is very interesting, and obviously I can help him with the Arabic stuff, and he's probably one of the bigger decision makers and has stuck to his word, and so I respect that a lot.
Do you, sorry, just sidebar for Cassius. Do you have anything in Sanskrit? I can't remember.
I don't know. I have
may. I can't remember exactly.
Greek papyrus. No, I got
Greek. It's ancient
Picatrix.
Greek, I think. So.
Picatrix is in Arabic, but I don't think I've got anything in Sanskrit.
Okay. Well, at least you have the Picatrix to like Nahari can help you with that.
And so Chrys is the only one she's the one that seems like the most wary, which I totally get. She also seems like maybe the most like the business version of me. You know?
It's just ridiculous.
It's just the situation is where Chrys is a bit more.
I mean, I don't really know any of them all that well yet, but like I respect that, you know, like I've been all about sort of getting the job done and being serious when I needed to be, and so like even though she's not very trusting, like I expect that and respect it, and you know, she's with the rest of them, so she can't be that bad.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Vandy. Tess.
I love Nahari. Tess loves Nahari. Oh my god, she comes in, she's this like cute girl, and she's also a known weed dealer. Like, yeah, are you kidding me? Tess is sitting there like, she's not a poser, like number one.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Amazing. She's like, she knows who she is. She's got her thing, you know, little sus on the double agent thing, but you know, I can look past it for some good weed. So sometimes it's just simple. It's
almost like someone knew that's how Tess would react, and it was a great way to get an initial in, like one person.
Hey, you know what? Tess is a very simple woman, okay? She just wants to chill and have fun and, you know, see pretty people, and that's kind of her whole deal. So Nahari fits all that. Plus, you know, she got all this info. And Tess also kind of feels a little bad that like she is looking for her family. Like there's a small piece of Tess that's just like, ugh, I feel you.
Family,
Sorry.
don't talk to me
Family
about family.
Suck. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm excited to see kind of where stuff goes with Nahari. The party. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Marlowe and also Hydra.
It's currently obfuscated. I'm sorry, but I was so damn hot.
That's cool.
Like
That's
I'm
cool.
cooking alive. But yeah, just do it. Anyway, wow. Okay, so Marlowe's really torn between, this poor girl's like her family have just been kidnapped, but she seems quite nice and genuinely distressed, so like he genuinely wants to help. But he's also like, why is no one else so stressed? Because he's just found out that Baba Yaga was real, so there's no reason
That's true.
that a mummy can't come back to life and kill us all. Like, he is fully prepared for anything he's ever heard in a fairy tale right now to come true. So I don't think he's made that clear enough that why are you not worried and why are you not like panicking right now that the end of the world is coming? Because apparently everything that's ever you've heard has existed and goes bump in the night actually lived, and maybe still does. So yeah, he's stressed.
I mean, you're definitely gonna need a bigger Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, we're gonna need a lot, and it just seems so out of like today went from like Baba Yaga exists, that's scary, to there's people that are probably going to try and come kill you, they're assassins, and they can kill the Hashen quite easily as well. So we're screwed. That's his current thought process. Like,
yeah,
if they can break in the Hashen and kill them, not even in their sleep, then let's go get high. Like,
Nice.
Marlowe if you offered Marlowe weed right now, he'd just be like, you don't have enough. And that's a police officer, so there you go.
Fair enough. Chrys and also Tash.
I feel like Chrys is a decent amount suspicious.
Yeah.
Because okay, we're having a double, triple, quadruple million% agent. What is going on? I don't understand. But it's something else to focus on.
Which is something Chrys loves.
So we're doing that. And yeah, this is concerning for the Hashen. There's only 2 bodies, so where are the rest? We don't know. We will never find out. It's nice. It's nice to have Tessachar.
Yeah.
It's exciting. Sweetheart. And Bam Bam just stabbed me, and that kind of hurt.
I saw he jumped all over you earlier.
Oh god, he's so obnoxious. It's so good. Why is he so cute? It's a problem.
Incidentally, Vandy, the one who fed off you, the big one, was Assad. So
Aw, really?
yeah.
Aw.
Sorry.
But we'll figure out or not who's done it, and be concerned about these boundary movements. I think like the Blessed and Gorban, who were both pissed at us. This is not ideal.
Mm.
So we're gonna have to have a sit down and chat to people about security. I think in the domain. So.
And Cassius and Jerish.
Sup? This was one hell of an episode. It was a really good entrance, and Cass wants to be suspicious of Nahari, but like every time he's like, "But what about this thing?"
Yeah.
There's always something like, "Oh, easily explained." So like he's a little bit sus, but mostly you found his one true weakness, which is books. So he's on your side now forever, I'm afraid.
And also insider information about an enemy, kind of.
Oh yeah. Also that, and also like some really cool people that he found helpful and liked just got wrecked.
Yeah.
And he realizes that's important in a hurry. So yeah, can't wait to see where this sends us. What the hell is why is decay rising?
Yeah, what the heck
That's
is that
gross.
about?
Oh god.
Like rising damp? Is that they having to replaster? I hope so.
Can you
I'm
stop
sure it's
pressing
just
things,
that.
Bumble?
I should have expected, like hindsight is 2020, but I should have expected Sheepy to tie the whole mummy Egyptian insanity into the story somehow, but I didn't expect it. Like I just assumed it was sort of like window dressing.
Like
no.
meta-wise, I have thoughts about the mummy, but
You mean from when we first met at the Hashen, and I'd mentioned there was a like desiccated corpse with a sword in it.
Oh.
So yeah, basically when Cassius and Chrys went to visit, I took them through the same, like the hallway. There were the guards there, and then they went in, and in the center area was on a plinth type thing, kind of like highlighted in the center, just a desiccated corpse with a sword in it. And I seem to remember like Cassius at the time being like, I think it was actually Josh, out of character, being like, I'm not going to ask about that right now. We got things to do.
Yeah. It was like, Sheepy, stop. You're busy. And I don't want to spend 2 hours on this.
I'm super interested in this, dude, but not right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go. I don't want to keep us all here for like another hour or more, although I'm sure we could carry on going. We've already gone like half an hour over the standard time. So everyone on YouTube, and hey, if anyone's listening to this on Spotify or SoundCloud, what's up? Sound quality's pretty good, huh? But yeah, thanks for watching. And next week we're going to continue with everything and see where everything leads us. I feel like
it is a persistent campaign, so
yeah,
that's how it goes.
shit's
Narratively
happening.
and chronologically, that does make sense.
It's just like a lot happened this episode, even if it doesn't all make sense to you guys. So it's my brain being like, shut off all of that, and so yes, thanks for
I'm
watching,
dying of curiosity.
and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.